I mean, but in case it lags or something,
Okay.
we'll do either of those. But
Okay.
I think we might be live now. Yeah, I think we're live. So
Yeah.
You're
don't say
Scott,
anything
your
awful
microphone's off.
or anything because it's going live over the intrawebs now. Hello, everybody. This is the weekly album, the longest running, uh, blah, whatever. Yeah,
Longest running, lowest impact.
the longest running, lowest impact weekly video blog on the YouTubes. I am your host, Lance Meister, the undead Viking of the board game world, and it is the 5th of August in the year of our Lord, 2026. And we just got home. Well, we recently got home, most of us, not all of you, but we recently just got home from the 4 biggest days of gaming, Gen
Same.
Con in Indianapolis. Um, so welcome home, everybody. Welcome to the Alaboom.
Thanks.
Yes. Um,
Welcome back, everybody.
Thanks.
I had major FOMO. I was watching all the streams.
Oh,
You
same.
made your
There
fun.
wasn't much streaming, but it was a couple video people that did daily vlogs and stuff.
I know. It looked like there was a
Yeah.
lot of good times.
Will did something daily, didn't he?
I think so. Um, all right, so let's start off by calling out a couple of weird things about Gen Con this year. The construction sucked. Um,
Yeah, what was
As
going
always.
on?
they're building this giant new hotel next to and one of my Uber drivers actually who is so I mean I'm bearing the lead here a little bit, but with the Pandasaurus professional wrestling event, which was about a 20-minute walk from the uh the event center. So Anthony Ross and I walked over there for that because it was like free drinks and free food, and it was just it was cool, and
That's awesome.
I really like independent wrestling. Independent wrestling is like y- you usually have no idea who the local wrestler is. They get maybe 2 minutes to get their character over, and so it's cartoonish evil, super evil, and like and the greatest paladin of all time. So like so who the bad guy is, who the good guy is, or gal, or what have you. So it's fun, and also they're allowed to be really really quirky. Like one guy wrestled an invisible man and just
Did he
threw
throw himself
himself.
on the mat?
Oh yeah, he lost too.
Oh, he got pinned,
He
huh?
he took a
That's good shtick.
superplex. He took a superplex. Well, technically, because it was it was a board game related. So he was wrestling the board game The Mind. So and The Mind gave him a superplex off the corner post, and then choke slammed him in the middle of the ring for a 3 count. Uh, anyway, uh, so but when we got done, I was like, I'm not walking back. I'm too tired. I called an Uber. It was like, like a $7 Uber drive. And the guy like pulled up in the car and he rolled his window down like this much. He's like, "Are you Lance?" And I was like, "Yeah, 3 of us." And he's like, "Okay, get in quick." And I was like, "Get in quick." What? And he's like, and he drives away. He's like, "Yeah, that alleyway, it's like they find a dead person in that alley one time, like one a week in that
Oh,
alleyway.
Hmm.
Like, people that get and mostly, sadly unhoused people or addicts and things like that, that befall he's like, yeah, that's like one of the worst alleyways in all time. I was like, the event was right over there. He's, yeah, I know. You don't want to be there after dark. But anyway, he was telling us that the when they started building that hotel, they swore, "Oh yeah, this is going to be done well in time at Gen Con. You'll be renting out the rooms and people. This is going to be a premium place for these people to stay." And didn't happen, obviously. So,
I I heard from somebody that that hotel was a consequence of Gen Con contract that they demanded more housing if they were going to renew at the convention center. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
true
I
or
mean,
not, but that's
it's
what I
like an
heard.
$80 million weekend, you know. So
Right.
build another hotel, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. So first of all, some people might be wondering who's Jerry. Jerry is a part-time employee, contracted employee from that we Gray Fox Games hire. Does a ton of uh, uh game development and play testing behind the scenes. He works conventions for us, and also does all of the TTS programming, tabletop simulator programming. So if you need somebody, when you need to hire somebody to make a tabletop simulator mod, Jerry's your guy. He works for Peanuts.
Hi, Jerry.
Jerry,
Hello.
Jerry, do you do like BGA programming and stuff too?
No, not yet. It's on my list of
Things to
ever-growing
learn.
things I want to learn.
Okay.
But BGA is a lot harder because it requires basically like a full stack knowledge
Yeah.
for all of the different implementations, which I do not have.
Um,
I'd be curious if there is an AI agent that could help get you up to speed with that kind of stuff.
you and the
sure.
AI, we have just too much rainforest. We need to burn it
Oh
down.
my God.
World has changed.
Just
Would you
far,
so
far too
would you
much.
burn down a rainforest to get your game on BGA?
No.
I think,
Yes, no.
I think you're working for Skynet.
No. I'm just not what the world is turning into, man. It's so crazy.
You don't have to throw fuel on the fire. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't start the fire, but
Well,
it's
yeah,
always been burning.
It's
Yeah.
always been
It's the
burning.
world's
Since
been
the world's
turning.
turning.
Since the world-
Yeah, what a horrible song.
Have you seen the
Oh,
updated
something,
version of that?
something.
No.
I think it needs.
Yes,
I think we
yes,
even
I
need a
did.
new updated one.
Yeah, I heard it. My daughter played it for me.
Yeah, it was like, what's the name of that band that did it?
It's Billy Joel, right?
No, but there's a redo
The
of
update where they made it more contemporary.
I'm not sure.
something. Oh, I forgot the name.
Use your AI agent to find out what it is.
Right.
I'm not
I
going to
think
use
that's
an AI
Uber.
agent. I'm going to
There's a
search.
phone.
I would use the Google AI agent. I mean, here's the deal. Every search you do is it got an AI agent now, right? Like
Use your
you can't
Dick
turn that
Tracy
off.
watch.
Uva, is that you?
Yes, it is. How you doing?
Hey,
This is Uwe Eichert of Academy Games, who apparently doesn't know what a Zoom call is. So
he's on a phone. He's
He
on
looks
in his
just
car.
like a phone. It's awesome.
I'm dodging deer, driving down 224 through a little city called Attica, Ohio, which had one stoplight in it and 3 cops. So
Waiting.
they're
So you
just
don't run the
waiting.
red-
Exactly.
You don't run the red light.
It's either
That's
quota
their main-
season. It's either quota season or the donuts are coming out soon.
yeah, I don't know how long you're gonna be with us, Uva, but I have to ask, how was Gen Con for you? I did see you briefly for like maybe a 4-minute window, but I'm sure you were super busy just like I was. But how was Gen Con for you?
It was really good for us. We have great placement between the exhibitor hall and the gaming hall. We're right there. We're the first booth, and have an island booth there. And we had a great time. The people are great. I have to say the marshalling yard is a little closer now and very well run, I thought. Getting in and out even after the show was great. Had one tornado warning, and I guess Warhammer or one of these big booths, unfortunately, had a full rain going on their booth where something started leaking during one of the rainstorms, and it looked like a thunderstorm hitting their booth. So,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the big thing on Facebook. As soon as that happened, it went viral. Like I saw
Yeah.
20 posts all talking
Yeah.
about it, like the water just coming down.
It was
So
pretty
apparently,
intense.
what happened was the water challenged their drainage system,
Yeah, the
Oh.
downspout failed.
and so basically the pipes that were like maybe kind of leaky got completely like saturated and just flooded.
Yeah, and a tornado touched down a couple miles away at like 70 and 67.
Oh, wow.
Like
Wow.
it was they reported and they report time on the ground, and it was like some tiny number of seconds. But it still counts as a tornado touchdown.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with
Yeah, and
that.
everybody was really worried because they were saying get to a safety area. Well, you're in a big convention hall. Where's the safety area? You know, so I'm looking at all the beams and everything. I go, right here, 30 yards away, by that big column. That's where we stand.
Well,
Because
I don't know
when things collide, fall down, usually around the walls, there's
Yeah.
still openings and breathing space. So
I mean, I don't know if you
Although
saw,
That
but
convention center is
the
probably a
actual
tornado shelter.
yeah, well, the actual tornado shelter that they had set up had water pouring into it like a waterfall. Like there so like if Forrest comes on, they were directing them because he was in some area where they were like, okay, you need to go to the storm shelter area, and they got there and they were like, you can't go in the storm shelter area. And the people like they had the door open, you could just see a curtain of water pouring into that room. So they were just like,
I was
But
worried.
nobody was really like damaged, right? Like it was kind of just like in a spot that wasn't like a ton of stuff.
I mean, I'll say this:
Tycoon got hit.
when
Who?
I went back
Tycoon games.
when I went back to my hotel, there were several people that were basically being told you got to leave on Saturday night, and they were because their rooms, like the ceiling, the seals on the windows, like their rooms flooded out,
Wow.
and they were
Yeah,
like,
that
okay,
happens.
well,
Where did we go?
do you have another room? Nope. I mean,
Right.
like literally somebody I know that, I mean, I'm not going to say his name, but I mean, I trust him. He's like, well, do you have another room for me? No. Do you have another hotel that you can send me
They don't have a
to?
walk hotel. They have a walk hotel.
Yeah, no. And then he was like,
Come on.
okay, well,
Every hotel has a walk hotel.
so they just said, we don't have a room for you.
You leave in town?
No, it was Saturday night. And he's like, okay, well then can you refund my money then? And they're like, well, no, you were here Saturday. So you paid for Saturday and you were here.
I
Here's the
don't
thing.
think so.
Get out.
I
Don't come back.
I call BS on that story.
Yeah. I don't
Come
know.
on. There's no hotel that would do that like in that area. They value the attendees too much.
I heard it from
Right.
two different groups of
Wow.
people that were
What?
staying at that hotel. So
Okay. That
I-
just sounds like
I don't know. It'd be like, I don't
They
know,
just wanna
some
stir some
hotel
shit.
keeping 20 grand when you couldn't use the hotel rooms in Essen.
well,
or
that's a
something.
different country.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Shush on the number. Why did you say that number out loud?
Well, I don't know. I was just guessing. Was that the number?
Oh, is that the number?
I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
What? You never told me a number. You just said it was a lot of money. Was it 50 grand? 60 grand? For 30 grand?
92
10
grand.
You've already
92
been. It's already, you've said too
Is-
much already.
Is this well, I didn't say the name of the hotel. Germany,
cleaners- the cleaners
Hanoi
have been
Suites
sent,
of whatever,
Lance.
something or other.
No,
cleaners have
I'll
been
talk smack
sent.
on that hotel. It was the I can't remember now. I've not been there for 5 years, so I remember the hotel name.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
It's a very prominent hotel that is very close to the Mesa. So
Yeah.
if
it
you,
was
it's the closest possible hotel you can think of to get to the Mesa. Anyway, why are we talking
Well,
about
we
my stuff,
were-
problem? I want to hear about Essen for Gen Con.
well, it's
Jay-
funny. Like
I want to hear the
was-
good stuff about Gen Con.
Like, I was worried for a minute, and I looked around. I was like, "Wait a minute! All the locals are still shopping. This is
Right.
literally like when we get an earthquake. At most of our earthquakes out here, it's like, oh no, earthquake." So then I felt better.
I mean, we just kept selling games.
Yeah.
I sold like 3 or 4 copies of Vampire Survivors while we had imminent death, bearing down on us. So
I do love the first thing that Lance said is tornado warning. Lance goes, "Get the money."
yeah, grab the money. I mean, what?
That sounds
Get
right.
the cash box.
Yeah,
And he was pointing to the neighboring booth.
yeah. I mean, they weren't burning it. No.
Uwe, did you have like a final production copy of the Stellaris on the show floor?
Really close. The printer brought more and more stuff, and I think people were really happy seeing our production pieces coming to fruition. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was a great show because people seeing it, we we had a lot of people signing up, and because they know it's, I mean, the Kickstarter version was $110, and we're up to $225 now just for the base game because we just added so much stuff. I mean, now it makes Frosthaven look small, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for my all-in. Patiently waiting too, I should say.
We're all
Yep.
waiting. We're all
Well, that's weird.
Well, everybody was so nice coming up to the booth. I mean, they were really, you know, everybody when they see what we're doing and they see the team working on it, and you know, Gunto's head team. I mean, he's just losing sleep for the last 2 years just because, you know, he's just so working on it. But you know, with Paradox, they're wonderful. Working at the big IP company like that could go all wrong. But their teams, everybody's been incredible. I mean, working with Paradox, if anybody ever wants to find a big IP to work with, that's just a pleasure to work with Paradox. But, you know, it's such a huge IP and so much, and we just added stuff, and we're going to be posting hopefully tomorrow the last crises things that we did. Because our problem was, you know, the game was supposed to end when people ascend, like in the video game. But then our playtesters are having so much fun because it's like playing D&D in a 4X universe with other people that are just interacting with their storylines and everything. So what we really can tell people, you know, like a year ago, people said, we want to continue. Even if someone ascends, how can we keep on going? So we had to put in whole new legacies and everything, that everything you do during the game, you're pulling legacy cards into your legacy hand so that when you ascend or you drop it and becomes a fallen empire, that you're seeding the game deck with everything you've done to keep that empire going. I mean, that was tremendous amount of work and
A lot of work, yeah.
just creativity and putting stuff in. And then the playtesters are going, we're having so much fun playing it solo, then adding the solo component. So, you know, having a Kickstarter end right at the beginning of a pandemic, having, you know, the deaths that we had in our personal families during that time and everything else, and people having to move because of it all, you know, it was rough. And then us being as anal to make this a game. Because I tell people, a lot of people, they get an IP, and let's say you got the IP of chess, and you make a checkers game and put the name chess on it. You know, it's not the game. So we're very happy now with it, and Paradox is super happy also. So that's what counts. And I think once it comes, we're looking at shipping this fall. It all comes down to how the government, you know, feels about tariffs that day. And but we're online now. We're looking to ship this fall. So yes, 3 years later than we wanted, but I'm going to be a happy guy because all these salaries I'm paying for every month are going to be concentrating all these other games that we've got now ready to go.
There you go.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, it'll be
But
good to finally
we had
get it
Chronicles
happen.
of Bravery there with our Freedom Underground Railroad, and we've been working with authors and the University of the University of New York State and everything, with the Stillman journals and diaries that William Still, wrote pre-Civil War and everything. And we're really concentrating now on individuals and just bringing this bravery and what they did so that people really can remember the real sacrifices individuals even made. And that you play now on top of the Freedom game. And we had printers proof for those at the show. So that's getting ready to publish. So we have a lot of really exciting things going on. So yeah, Gen Con was just a wonderful show for us. So thank you.
No, good. I mean, I had some gut reactions. I do know that like we sold out of Vampire Survivors, CG sold out of Drillers, Board and Dice sold out on Entropy. I think
yeah.
I think Smirk and
There's a lot of
Dagger.
sellout, right?
Yeah, they sold out a hell of a deal.
Oh,
Yeah, so
the hell of a
they're
deal
sold
was
out
the
a hell of
most
a deal.
played. Hell of a deal was the
Circus-
most played game in the hot games room.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm very curious
brought
about this
a
game.
truck
Did
in.
you get to play it?
No.
they brought a truck in with another 600 copies on Saturday and sold out.
Who,
Wow.
Smirk and Dagger?
Yeah.
Yes, Merc and
Wow.
Dagger. Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
price on that? Was it like a $20 or was it higher?
80.
No,
Yeah,
$80.
$80.
It's a
Hell
chunky
of a
one.
deal.
How big was it? Is it a big one or?
It's a larger rectangle.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's a little
300
bit
by
thicker than this
300.
Aldi. It's a little bit thicker than this one.
Oh, Jashogi. I want to play that too.
Oh, it's
You
great.
know, kudos to all the people that want to play it, but it's like what I thought the game was you're playing poker against the devil and you're trying to screw each other over, and like one person has to lose, they have to go to hell and be with Satan. And I thought that's a cool idea.
That's like
And then I
Epic
found
Destiny.
out it's a cooperative, everybody against the boss battler using poker hands. And I was just kind of like, now I'm less interested. So I tapped out on that one. I'm sure that good for them, whatever. But I hope they sell a lot. I like the people over at Smirk and Dagger, but that I can just tell that game is not for me. I'm not a cooperative boss battler game guy. I don't understand the joy in that one at all.
Yeah, you love D&D.
Yeah, but he likes
I
to keep
run D&D.
I
Play D&D.
want to be the
I've
boss.
been running a campaign in the same world for nearly 30 years. So
boy are his legs tired.
ah,
I was I arranged with CGE like I don't know 6 weeks before to pick up a review copy of Drillers, and like I went up there on Friday morning, and like the line just to buy Drillers was I don't know 100 yards long, and I
Wow.
walked in, and the woman who does their media, she's like, "I'm gonna take your game bag into the back." And put it in the back and zip it up, and do not open the bag until you're far away, because people will be furious. It was like an
Yeah.
illicit drug deal.
Yes.
Like I wanted to stop outside and
Not
open
allowed to spoil that.
What?
You can't
Drillers?
say that.
I wanted cocaine, is what I wanted to do, but I want them to still like me. And it's good because Drillers is good.
How many copies did?
I
I'm
mean,
guessing everybody didn't bring enough.
well, I mean,
Everybody sold out.
we could
So
only
you don't wanna
fly
ship
in
it back
300.
if you don't.
I mean, that was just we. So I mean, I'm not gonna. There's a lot of stuff about it, but I mean, we were very limited with the number of copies we could fly in. We could get 300 in.
When
We were in a very short, small time window.
when did you sell out on it? Like, was it like close to the end?
Yeah, close to the end.
Oh, so
So-
probably about the right number then, yeah.
Yeah, probably the right number. I mean, I don't know. We were talking internally, and Jerry and I definitely had the same conversation. But if we had known that we were gonna have the games, like if we were like guaranteed, we didn't know we'd have them until like
Right.
Friday before Gen Con. So we weren't able to like publicize it or anything. And who knows? I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we sold out the initial ratings on BGG, whatever that is, of people that got it at Gen Con are 8s and above. So, it's so hopefully people like it.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged me that watched my Gen Con preview, and they were like, "I went and bought Vampire Survivors. It's a good thing I like it a lot because I was gonna be mad at you." I was like,
Why not? You can do both. You can like it and hate me too.
"Oh, I wish I'd thought of that answer. That's why I need more Lance in my life."
Yeah, no. But that was Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just
look at your
saying
fancy
hello.
background. Spending that Dragon's Down money, I see.
Yeah,
Not on the
Just-
game.
just blowing through the Dragon's Down money.
It's Dragon's behind.
Thank you.
So
Evan.
did you guys go to the hot games room?
I
One
did.
night.
That's where we bumped into Trey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Trey Parker was at the hot games room.
Yeah.
Forgot that
It was
was a
kind-
thing.
He's
It
kind of
was kinda-
addicted to games.
And
Yeah, it's
I'm the lame-o that didn't even recognize him. I was just like,
You didn't recognize him?
I didn't recognize him. I just walked over and I was like, "Hey, Lincoln, what's going on, man?" And they were like, and he was playing Camp Grizzly, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Man, this game's great." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm enjoying it." And I was like, "I'm gonna go pick out a game." And then Ross came running over. Did you see who he's playing with? I was like, and and seriously, and I know this sounds like, oh, I'm just so aloof and above it all, I don't care. And like Ross said, the guy who was playing the game with, I was like, yeah, and he was like, it was Trey Parker, and then for some reason I thought, how the hell do you know who Trey Chambers is? Like the game designer, like literally, that's who I thought they were talking about, and I was like, oh,
That Trey Parker.
Well,
that Trey
it
Parker.
was kind of cool because I walked up to the table and you don't really look at faces. You're looking at the game. So I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
walked up and all of a sudden you hear, "Hey, Scott." And I look over and I go, "Hey, Trey. I thought you said you didn't go to Gen Con." And he goes, last minute decision.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. And then he said
Yeah.
he would swing by the booth the next day, and he did.
That's awesome.
Hey, Trey.
I'll see you guys in a couple hours.
Where are you going?
I got to go to band practice. Band practice.
Got the band back
You gotta
together.
go play your skin flute, huh?
We got the band back together, man. All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Bye.
But Jenna, how did your Gen Con go?
He went really well. Last minute, Allison came out. She's the artist for Witches, and she hung out at the booth. And
She's the
Was-
sweetest person I met the whole convention. No offense, y'all.
she is a dynamite human. She stayed at the house, and um, I told her. She said to me, it's funny because I'm like, we were very professional on the phone, and I'm flying out, and I realized I'm flying to Gen Con. I've never been. I'm staying at this person's house who I don't know. God, I hope they're not a dick. And I'm like, oh my God, because I was thinking, here's this girl flying out from California to stay at my house. I hope she's not a dick because she's gonna be in my house. And it turns out that we're like besties now. We've got plans for the future. She's going to come back to Gen Con next year with her husband also. So that'll be
Oh,
really
awesome.
good. My big highlight for Gen Con was, well, two of them. One is apparently there's this guy who goes every year in a crow costume cosplay. And so he was standing
Bird or the movie?
a bird, a raven. He's a giant 6 foot raven, full body, feathers, everything. He just kind of stands there and looks around. So I got him to hold a copy of Witches for me, and I took his photo, and he let us use it on Blue Sky. And we're going to talk next year about whether we want to put a poster in the booth that says, "Have you seen this crow?" and give people little bonuses if they take a selfie with him.
That works. I mean, not specifically that, but I was the Flamecraft
Yeah,
promo dragon. People at your booth were like, "Gimme, gimme."
yeah,
People like ran from the stadium to that coffee truck, like outside, like having like almost heart attacks. I was like, "Oh my God, yeah, take the pack, the whole pack." Like
yeah,
so far.
yeah.
Like people get into that.
But the highlight for me of this con was I finally got to meet Dan Kraus in person. We've been carrying on email correspondence for a couple of years. And unfortunately, I didn't have a book for him to sign. But he stopped by, we chatted a bit, and he's a huge fan of Shadows of Malice and Zimby Mojo. So I gave him a copy of Mary King, and hopefully, we'll see him when his schedule lightens up again. So that was my highlight. It was a nice Gen Con. We had a good year. We got a lot of ideas for upcoming games, and my people all hit a ball, and that's what it's all about for me. Because when they talk about small, I'm ultra tiny, and just to cover the booth cost and my shipping costs, that's all I need.
How did Witches sell well?
Which is sold very well.
Oh, good.
We almost sold out of what we took to the con. We sold out of the Cosmic Frog we took to the con. We didn't take very much. So we probably sold maybe 110 copies of Witches, I think. Yeah. So I'm very pleased.
Good, good.
Cool.
Because we do absolutely zero advertising. We do no advertising, no product placement, none of that stuff. It's all word of mouth. And occasionally people say something about Board Game Geek.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
you
gonna
have
tell
the
Evan.
listing on Board Game Geek.
We had the
Right.
listing there. That's
That's
right.
the best.
That's all you
That's
need. Like then,
That's all you
then
need.
everything doesn't sell.
That's all you need. Exactly.
That's all you need.
And the best thing about a Board Game Geek listing is when people start rating it before it's even out. And you say, how could you possibly do this?
Perennial problem. I don't know what to do about.
Yeah.
Is it a
Yeah,
problem?
the
Is it
real
a
problem.
problem? Like eventually your ratings will come through.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
real problem is when you get these people like you look at this one, I forget the guy's name. There's a couple of them. It's like he's rated like 1,400 games,
Jesus
all with a
Christ.
rating of 1. You're like, seriously, dude?
Yeah,
What the
he
hell?
uses it. I
Oh,
know
that
the guy
guy's
you're
been long
talking
gone.
about. He uses
He's
it
long gone.
to rate games he's interested in. Kind of bullshit, really.
A one?
I'm sorry?
He uses it. Oh, sorry.
No, you guys all, I froze and I didn't hear what you guys were saying.
The guy you're talking about. He uses it in order to rate games that he's interested in, right? And so he just won because he's not interested in. He's a dick.
Well,
Did you get his
maybe.
story?
There's a couple of them actually who do that.
Yeah.
You know, a one
but-
in Germany is the best, right?
Well, he's not
It's
going to
one-
rate 1,500 games 1 and have no other games rated other than 1. I mean, that's what he's done.
Right.
God, gamers are so weird.
Yeah. But, they're nice people at heart. So there you go.
Yep, I only ran into that all those people that chased me down, only two assholes.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was an old promo pack. Like it was just all their old promo cards, and you pick whichever one you want, people.
Yeah.
Or if you were cool, I give you a whole pack. It was very scientific. And
Mm.
I was walking with my brother, and a guy runs over out of some line, and I give him the things to pick what you want. He goes, "Oh, these are all old. What the fuck? Like I got out of line for this." I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I'm doing this thing for you. Can I go?" Like,
Yeah. I know. It's crazy. My biggest downfall at Gen Con was every year for, not including this year, for like the last 3 or 4 years, I would buy a nice witch hat from the Blonde Swan. And I don't know if you know the place, but it's like homemade leather, handmade leather hats, and they run anywhere from 200 to $600. And so I'd always buy one and I'd search them out and that's be like the one time I leave the booth. And this year the fuckers were right across the aisle from me. We're back and forth talking, laughing the whole time. I ended up buying 2 hats. I'm like, I'm thrilled and I'm poor. So there you go.
What?
you got to do a
You're a
promo
board
with
game
the
publisher.
witches.
You got all kinds of money.
You're rolling in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I'm
that-
rolling
that's
it.
off
You
of
can,
Murray
you can
sales
peel the
alone.
pennies off of my skin.
Who wants to marry 100 heir?
Oh, you're 100 air? Wow. Go to brag
I
about it.
know.
10 times bigger than me.
I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of mad Evan left because the first day, Thursday, we didn't sell a single copy of After the Empire. Jerry set up After the Empire on the corner of one table, and then like, boom, just started selling them. That game you just set up a castle, and people are like, "Ooh, what's this? Castles? You get to make castles?" As soon as they see they get to make a little plastic castle while they play,
Wow.
that game sells.
You sell what you set up. That's the bottom line.
I mean, in some cases, yes, but I think the game. I mean, we moved a lot of Last Light. I mean, that was surprising how much
Yeah.
Last Light we moved. I mean, that's for an older game. I mean, that was nice. I mean, because we got a fair number of that in our warehouse, and I think we sold all but like 3 copies of the base game. I mean, we brought like. I think we brought like 90 base games and 60 expansions, and we sold almost all of them.
You must have brought a lot of
Wow.
inventory.
We brought a lot. I mean, it's just one of those things where we knew we had. I mean, Vampire Service was going to be our focus, and then it was like, what else should we bring? And so we actually like Shane. We missed like I was looking at the pricing list, and I gave him back, and I was like, so there's 7 things on this list that you didn't bring. He's like, oh, okay. And I was just like, yeah, but it was all like some of our smaller stuff. So, yeah, go ahead.
When you guys were talking about people nearby, I really want to give a shout out because there are a lot of authors who write, sci-fi and fiction, and I love going through and finding these authors who are, not known at all. And I want to give a shout out for one, a young lady, Paige Daniels. And we bought 2 of her books, and one's called Project Eleuteria. I have to say in English, Eleutheria. But Paige Daniels, and I started reading it sorry, and I got sucked in. I mean, the writing is so good. And I really, that's one thing that I don't hear a lot of people talking about are a lot of these authors, unknown, writing series of books that I'm sure 60% may not be good, not like top class. But I tell you what, this one here, we bought 2 of them, 2 different books in her book series, just because she was so charismatic and all. And I am hooked. So I'm really looking forward to her and her outlook. It's her protagonist and main characters, this young female woman trying to do a really hard job throughout the galaxy. And it's, so, have you guys found anything, non-game publisher things that you found that you're like, wow, this is really, I'm glad they're here. Not, I complain about the people selling sunglasses and shoe inserts, and, it's turning into a real bizarre parts of the convention. But then the other really have some core people that may not be game publishers, but they really add to the hobby. Was there anything out there that you found?
I like that fun T-shirt, long ass booth. Like I got a couple Christmas presents from there. That was
He
pretty
comes to BGG-Con, by the way. I recognize that guy.
Yeah, that was good too. Yeah. They really add and make fun of a lot of games or characters with that too.
I mean, for one, there's a couple of observations. One, and Stick said it in the comments a little bit, we are getting more and more back into TCG stuff in general. And I don't know. I don't know anything.
TCG? Are you talking tradable card
trading
games?
card games? Yeah. I don't know anything. So nobody should rely on me to know anything with regards. But I think one of the reasons why that is there was some success with some TCGs that aren't, obviously Magic or what have you. But what I've seen is that people are getting these trading card games, and I think it's because yes, developing the game, making the game, that takes time and effort and money, but actually making it is kind of relatively cheap because it's just cards, and so I think that there's a possibility these people like with rarities and things like that, it's like a nice return. I don't know what goes into uh designing and creating a trading card game either, but I do know that there's I talked to a lot of publishers and the people that are my friends, and we had a lot of good discussions about things, and it is one of those things where it is tough to like have somebody come up and like you have a game and you're like, Uva can probably, it's taken how long for Stellaris to, get to the point where you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You think of all the years that like, and not just Uva, but all kinds of other publishers. It's like, oh, you get a game and you start to work on it and you start to develop it. And, maybe it takes you a year, maybe it takes you a little more than a year. Then you finally have it ready to go. Now you get to get, the graphics and everything. The game's solid. Okay, now we need to get art. Now we need to, you know, get it out there and play test it with people and make sure it's okay. And now you're gonna like run your crowdfunder for it or publish it on your own. By the time all of those processes are done, it's like, that's like what, 2 years if you're lucky. Maybe less in some cases, but it's difficult. And then it's Shane said, I was in a meeting and Shane said to somebody, he's like, there's two numbers for crowdfunding. If it's less than 100,000, you're
Was
screwed.
me.
Yeah, if it's over 1 million, it's great. Everything else is just work. It's just okay, you made your money. What's the next thing? And it's getting tougher and tougher to you're squeezing that orange, and you used to get a glass of juice, and now you're getting less and less each time. And I mean it's whatever. We do this because we love it and we theoretically are good at it. But the industry, I feel, I mean, and also it's part of the economy too. The days of like, and I might be wrong here, but the days of like lots of people be willing to drop $300 on a giant deluxe $8 reward on crowdfunding is less and less, in my opinion.
Well,
But
I'm out.
yeah, yeah, but if you have a company that like, oh, hey, here's our 5 card games that cost between $15 and $30 to buy, that is so much more palatable for palatable, whatever.
Palatable.
Palatable. There you go. I've heard it all 3 ways. Anyway, um
Well, the other ones are wrong.
I
yeah,
agree.
so no, and it's just it's yeah, I mean, Robert, I am so sorry, man. That sucks. I'll keep you in my heart, brother. If you want to say you just said something in the chat. If you want to look at the chat.
So the thing with these games too, there's two things that always strike me. One is there's a huge difference between game players, game buyers, and game modifiers, right? Some people buy a game just to paint the miniatures or just to pimp it out. Some will buy it just to have it, and some will buy it to play it. And the thing I think that card games have to their advantage is they're not tethered. You can pick up a card game and go play it anywhere. You're free to play it. Whereas a larger game that requires some sort of larger footprint on a table, um, that requires people to get together, which I mean, ever since COVID, it's really harder to do it. And the people who are doing it now are more selective with the company. And I feel like for people to break through on a large game that's going to require people to get together in one spot, especially if it's for more than 3 players, is kind of tough.
Yeah, I mean, well, and on the publisher end, and I'm not saying that's easier to make a small card game or anything like that, but if you have a big giant board game, like a Stellaris or a Last Light or a Dragon's Down, the process to make that, I think, does lend itself to being a more complicated
Oh yeah,
process.
yeah. Especially when you get in all Pantone bullshit and the molds you have to make and the modifiers on the STL files. It's a bitch.
Well, yeah, and so, but also, if you're just making a card game that you're selling for $20, that it's got one sheet of punch board and 2 decks of 50 cards or whatever. I mean, those of us who are publishers, we know exactly what that costs to make.
Yeah.
And it's not $20. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but and that doesn't mean a $20 card game can't be great fun. I don't know. I mean, I was very pleased. I had my feelings of a little bit of dread after Origins and how much of a non-event that convention was, and how it was just, I mean, there was so many, for lack of a better term, like tchotchke vendors. It's like, hey, buy my 3D printed whatever, buy my keychains, buy
I
my,
heard you could buy dice at 300 booths at
yeah,
Origins.
it was like 3,000, it felt like. But that at Gen Con, they've seemed to stave off that mentality a little bit. So I appreciate that.
Well, I'd like to put a little thing in with the giant games. I'm a little different. I love big games that I can play with others, but that I can also play solo. Because I'll get one of these games and I'll put it on my gaming table, and they all till late in the night just setting it up, playing it, having a blast. And if I can play with other people, then that's a blast also. But a lot of these big games, if they didn't have a solo component, I wouldn't be as excited about it.
That's how I
So,
play
but
most
once
of my real big ones. Is I'll just set it up on the table back here for like I get ahead in my videos. I'll just set it up on the table for like 2 weeks and just come home from work before I go to work. Yeah, that's how I play most of them.
I have a dream because my gaming table is behind me, and this is my family room here. But I have
One
I have
day it'll
two
be cleared.
cats. I have two cats, and I can't. They'll just I've left stuff out and they just knock it all over the place. Just because they're bored and they're cats and they're jerks. So I have a dream that one day I will have a room where I have a closed door and I can get back into my solo wargaming that I used to do when I was in my teens. And I'll
that
be
that
able to.
that dream is called divorce.
Ah,
Wow,
no,
that
no,
got
no.
dark real
No,
fast.
no, 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 no. I think there's a world where maybe sometime
I'm
in the
kidding.
next
Oh,
2
God.
to 5 years, Ross moves out of the house, and not that I'm wanting Ross to move, but I mean, you know, if when and if that happens,
But it's getting closer. It's getting closer to you being like, I want you to move. We
no, no, no. Yeah,
I still,
no,
I
no,
still
no.
have two I'm trying to get rid of. Come on.
Yeah.
cats or children.
Both
No, I
children.
mean,
Children.
I just remember loving setting up,
It's like
like
adulting is hard.
B-17 Flying Fortress and just playing through mission after mission of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, now, I mean, hey, I mean, and the one nice thing about Gen Con is that now all I've got left is BGG Con, you know, and then I can go there, have a blast, hang out with Ollie. And like I said to people, that is the only convention I go to where I play games.
You don't have
Like,
to. You don't have to go to. You're not going to PAX. I thought you guys went to PAX.
nah, I mean, yeah, the PAX guy came over to talk to us about PAX Houston next year. PAX U2.
PAX South.
Yeah, PAX South. No, it's called PAX Unplugged 2.
Oh.
And it's gonna be in Houston. It's the end of June next year. And he came over to talk to us, and he's like, "Oh, well, I see you guys in Philadelphia." And Shane said, "No, because I never make any money." Just like it's just a giant waste of money for me to go. And it was just like,
Wow.
and the guy was like, "Oh, okay." Just
Good
like,
chat, buddy.
yeah.
He was
Like,
probably the guy that came back and said "fuck you" to you, Lance. It was
no,
probably him.
no, 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 no. I think honestly, I think that guy was an angry Stellaris backer, and he just had the wrong booth. And with the guy told me to go F myself.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
if
saying
I
I'm
ever
not,
see that Stellaris guy's face, I got something to say to him.
no. So people know. So people know. I I was working the booth, and a guy came over, and he was just, oh, it's like Vampire Survivors. And I said, yeah. And he's like, didn't you crowdfund this? And I realized he was trying to have a gotcha moment. So I was just like, okay, yeah, we did a very successful crowdfunding. We had nearly 10,000 backers, and we're in the process of manufacturing right now, and we'll be delivering the game. Oh, but you seem to have some. And I was like, yep, these are the first 300 that came off the the production line, and at great expense. We airshipped them in here because this is the best place for us to market a new game and to get people excited about the game because it's going to be hitting store shelves very, very soon. And he's like, oh, so I was a backer. And I said, well, thank you very much for your support and for your patience. And then he said, go fuck yourself. and he wandered off. And then I said, I'm sorry I didn't hear you. And then he was already running away. I would have been so much more impressed if that guy had said that and stood there and wanted to see what my response was going to be.
Lance, we can send him the forklift run over copy that I came home with. I'll take the tape off of it as I fix the box, and we'll send it to him.
No. I mean, I get it. He was upset and he was annoyed, and I definitely had people who
You do agree that, though. I mean, I'm also of the opinion that you should not sell the game before the backers get it. But that's me. I'm in the minority apparently in this group.
We said, well, you're not a publisher for one. I mean, literally not
I
bringing
have
it
published
there.
games, by the way, but yeah, okay.
Well, you okay?
Continue.
What
What
was
have you
what was the
done
last game that you
I-
published? That
I hate
and
zombies.
okay,
Don't
but
we all? Come on, don't we all?
Yes.
Look,
just pause.
you
No,
can
no.
justify it how you want. As a backer, I back a ton of games. I don't like that. That you
and
guys shipped all the games to somebody
I'll say
else
all
who
day long.
didn't even take a chance on you.
So no, I'm
No,
gonna
no, let me
I'm gonna
finish. Let me
agree-
finish, Shannon. Let me finish.
all
Let me
right,
finish.
fine.
Let me finish. I understand them being upset, but we put it on every single one of our crowdfunding campaigns that we
You got a
will do it.
clause. You got an out clause.
It isn't an out clause. It is
Yeah,
a
it is.
statement that we are going to do it
Yeah.
because that is the 75,000 people or whatever that
You're
we
allowed to
want to
have that statement.
directly market our game to, and it is going to help our company keep the lights on and stay in business. And not doing it will actually cause us more difficulty in the future. If they want us to keep publishing games, and it's right there, you can read it. You can say, "Well, I don't really like that policy,
Here it is
so I'm
in
not
black
going to
and
back."
white.
Yeah,
You drank fizzy lifting drinks. Subclause 92 point
it's not subclass 92. It's right
section
there.
4. I'm gonna go try to find it on your Kickstarter, by the way. I'm just very curious where it is. No, it's fine. You look, I'm not you guys have to do what you have to do. It is what it is. I'm just personally
I
I'm upset about it.
understand. I understand people
I'm not
being annoyed.
I wouldn't tell you to go F yourself, but I can say, well, I'm waiting for my copy very patiently that I shelled out the money a year ago for.
And people are paying a
And-
premium price.
And by the way, I'm also mad about the Orient Express game too. Murder on the Orient Express. There was tons of game copies there. That's another one.
They're paying a way higher price for the game than the backers paid. I
Great.
mean, then my response to you, Aldi, would be: would you like to pay the higher price, and I'll refund you the other money, and I'll give you one of these?
No.
Okay,
I took
well,
a chance on your Kickstarter.
You didn't take a chance on it. It
Look,
was funded. It was funded in less
Look,
than.
I
20
can have
minutes.
my position. You can have your position. We both have positions.
And what we're having is a spirited discussion over the
Exactly.
processes.
And
somebody
it's a
tried
choice
to-
you make as a company. And it's done. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. All I can
Somebody
say
tried
is
to-
I'm not super happy about it.
Somebody tried to
That's
pull
all I
me
can say.
into the exact one about Vampire Survivors on the BGG Facebook page because I posted and I had the Vampire Survivor run over by the forklift one in my picture, and someone was trying to do it. I was like, okay, you guys be angry. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I mean,
Did Kickstarter change their search engine? You can't search for completed campaigns anymore.
so I went
So
to
crazy. I guess you can't find them.
So just
Hard.
to move on, something else, because I don't want to get it. So that was
Look,
a moment for me.
I really don't care that much. I can understand the other people's anger though about it.
I understand it too,
Because I
but
also
I
am
also
disappointed
understand
that
I
I
like
don't
staying
have
in
both of
business.
those games that basically got to be sold at Gen Con.
But what would be interesting would be if you said, look, let's suppose for the sake of argument, your backers paid $100 and you're selling it at Gen Con for 140. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, look, this is the situation. Here's what happened. You want to pay me the extra $40, you can get your copy now and I'll mark you off the list to be fulfilled. Done.
Sure.
Oh, you're saying you're selling them at the show before the backers get it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
No,
I don't even. I don't even put
I would
things up-
never.
I don't even put things up for sale on my website until the boat gets to the U.S. shores.
Who's on the phone?
That would be Uwe Eichert
That's Uwe.
of Academy Games.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Matthew. Well, how was your Gen Con as we move on from this
Mine?
this sticky wicket?
Mine was one for the books, man. It was pretty fucking awesome.
Excellent.
I had 2 games win a bunch of awards each. Luthier run 3 awards on Dace Tower. Daggerheart won 5 Ennies. Didn't win the big one, but that's okay. It went to the Adventures
year.
guys and they got it, so that was amazing.
What one? Game of the year?
The Crooked Moon
Oh, okay.
some
Adventures.
bullshit. It's probably terrible. It was like
And
to your heart.
I mean I got to have a little bit of a fanboy moment and got to have dinner with a couple of friends and Felicia Day, which was fucking
Oh,
amazing.
that's awesome. I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, she is 1000% the person you want her to be
Oh, that's
in
wonderful.
person.
I'm
She's
so
such a
happy.
delight.
I'm gonna take that phrase, Matt. I like that. That's a
She's
good
a
phrase.
goddamn delight.
No, 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 no. This is they're exactly the person you want them to be. Like
Oh yeah.
I like that.
I think Beth got to interview her at the Hot Games Room. She came to the Hot Games Room to visit.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
she's
I
super
haven't seen
nice.
the interview yet.
I mentioned that we have a bake shop, and she's like, "Oh, do you have pictures?" And she like spent the next 5 minutes going through my Instagram on my phone. So
That's
like
She was
wonderful.
just looking for
yeah,
your nudes, Matt. That's all.
it was an
Get nudes.
Instagram. Come on now, easy there. But no, it was really a good Gen Con. I got to hang out with Will for a bunch, which was nice.
Yeah, we had a great time that first night.
Yeah, yeah, it really was. And then I got to witness a really touching moment between Will and Dave from Papers and Games, where you tell the story, Will. It's
Yeah, so I will condense it, but there's a local distillery that I'm a member at. So I get tastings every month. I take people, and we started playing board games there. So we played Distilled because theme. And the first time we did it, one of the owners came out. He walked up to the table like kind of quick, and he was like, "What's going on here?" And I was like, "We're about to get kicked out. What's going on here?" He's like, "I love board games. There's a board game about distilling," and he immediately went back into his office. He ordered the game. Now we do game nights at the distillery. Blah blah
Oh,
blah.
that's wild.
And there's this thing called the Whiskey Bible that comes out every year. This year they had one of 4 bottles ever to score over a 96 or something like that. And he came to me, the owner, he said, "Is the guy who made Distilled going to be at Gen Con?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Would you take this bottle to him, please? This, super expensive bottle." And so I took it uh to the booth, but I was just telling him the story about how much Distilled meant to this guy, and it's such a special thing. And then they won the bottle. It was exciting. And I pulled out the bottle, and I swear he almost fainted.
oh my God, it was like Dave was just a puddle. It was
That's
so
amazing.
touching. It was really neat.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was it
Yeah.
was a, it is such a cool thing that like a board game made that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was really I thought a special little moment.
And I ended my con in the hall before all the shenanigans, the wet shenanigans went on. Um, and
With the wet bandit truck.
I was standing at the restoration booth, and this young fella comes up to me. He says, "Matt?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "I just wanted to let you know that I really enjoy your educational content that you do. It helps a lot of us game designers, and I know a lot of friends of mine and I have really been, really been enjoying it, and it's helped us a lot." I said, and I was just floored. Like that was just really nice of him to say. I'm like, so,
The impact you have on people is so far much further than you ever think it will be. Like
yeah,
just
I
truly,
guess.
truly, simply by being who you really are, right?
And
It's a superpower.
I was kind of on the fence about keeping that going. But I think this kind of clinched it for me. I just need to get back into it because it's I've taken a few months off or a quarter off, or whatever. But I do enjoy doing it, and it's fun. Like every quarter I do like a 2 hour design live where I'm just kind of doing shit, and it's fun. Anyways, it was just really neat.
That's wonderful that you had that moment. That's really what life's about, those moments.
Yeah, yeah, it was
No
really,
doubt.
you know.
The guy who came out in the booth and told me that he hadn't had a good conversation with his 12-year-old son in about 6 months, except for when they were playing Dragons Down together. You're like,
Oh wow.
you get,
That's
you're gonna hit
awesome.
me here.
Yeah,
It's dusty in
yeah.
here. There's rain in my eye. So I have to drop here pretty quick, but um, obviously bumping into Trey Parker and having him recognize me was pretty big deal for me. But my
Like
favorite,
from South Park, Trey Parker?
yeah, he was in the hot games room and I
Oh, cool.
walked up to him. He's like, "Hey, Scott," and I'm like, "Trey Parker," right? So it was pretty cool.
I know he's a
Um,
big gamer, right?
Yeah, and you know that story, right? That he had emailed me probably 9 months ago now and told me he's a huge fan of Dragon's Down. I've been to the Park County studios as a guest, and he gave a tour. And I know where he lives here in town. I have his real email. He's
Real
like,
creepy, Scott. That was real creepy.
I know, right? I know where he
Scott.
lives. He didn't tell me. I figured it out. No, that's not true.
I
But
know his route to work.
yeah, I know his route to work. No, it was really cool. I mean, we were out there for a football game, a bunch of us, and my son lives out there, and so 12 of us came as guests, and went to Casa Bonita and then returned back to Denver and had a all comped visit to Casa Bonita, and it was just really cool. So anyway, I didn't know he was going to Gen Con. He had said that he doesn't go, and all of a sudden there he is, and that was pretty cool. But the highlight for me was we were Dragons Down was not an emphasis of the Great Box booth at all, right? It was just up on the shelf. We'd sold a couple copies, but about a 2 hour period, I don't know, 25 people or something came by the booth, and we sold out. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And somebody told me that we had trended on Reddit for hidden gems at Gen Con.
Ah, nice.
And so we added 6,000 in late pledges on that Saturday, which is pretty cool. So that was
crowdfunding thing's easy. You just made
all you got to
6,000.
do is just trend on Reddit, I guess. Who knew?
I want you to sell so many of those because I make money for every one that I send.
Amen,
so.
brother. I want to sell some too. But and honestly though, above all of that, because my whole thing, I only brought 12 copies of the con. And if I sold those 12 copies, then I paid for my trip. And if I didn't sell those 12 copies, then I didn't pay for my trip. That was kind of my logic. But
but then you
highlight
sold
for
your
me was
personal
hanging out
copy.
with the people on this.
How much is the Dragons Down thing?
$1,000.
I know about what was it, like 200 bucks?
120.
Okay,
So
that's a cheap travel trip, man. That you got a Gen Con for that? That's
He
crazy.
hitchhiked.
Oh,
so
was sharing a
remember I was labor in the booth, so I wasn't paying for my hotel, most of my meals, and all that. And frankly, my sister lives in Indy, so I could stay with her. For me, it was So anyway, highlight for me was hanging out with Lance and Anthony and Jerry, and just the seeing William in person, seeing Matt in person.
We got a photo together to prove we're not the same person.
I know, right? Hey, in real life,
I'm telling
Matt's
everybody I
significantly
photoshopped that.
better
Don't worry
looking
about
than
it.
me. Let's just call that out. What's that?
I tell everybody I photoshopped that picture, so people are
Yeah. It was
the
anyway. It
Canadian
was
version and the American version.
yeah. There you go. Meeting your brother was cool. I mean, it's really.
Yeah,
I've never really gone and met industry people. I've always gone, worked at Mr. B Games booth, talked to a ton of fans. And I ended up selling my personal copy of Dragons Down. There's a guy who pledged for the standard edition, and he goes, when are you delivering? I said, they pledged something. Yeah. When are you delivering? It said, yeah, sometime between December and March, most likely. And he says, I don't want to wait that long, because he was playing my Legend edition, which is like the deluxe version. He goes, can I buy this one? And I said, oh, dude, this would be like probably $430, I think. And he Venmo'd me $430 right there and walked away with my copy of the game.
Grabbed the copy and ran.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
yeah, it was really neat. It was really cool. This was by far my best Gen Con. It was just a joy to hang out with everybody.
Oh, I have a grievance.
You said that so happily.
This is a travel grievance. Turned out okay, but at the time it was a big pain in the ass. I was so tired. I had to get up at 6 a.m. to get my flight. Took the flight from it's so weird. Scott's like touching stuff. It's like he's like miming.
Oh,
things.
sorry. I'm just
No,
realizing.
your background is totally making it like green screen effect. Anyways, so
sorry.
I hopped my flight from Indy to Toronto, and that went fine. Like I think it took off like an hour late or whatever, which is fine considering the weather. And then we get to Toronto, and it takes off about 40 minutes late. But it's a 45-minute flight to Ottawa. Not a big deal. We finally get in the air. I'm like, okay, I'll just listen to my book. It's fine. And then it's right about the 45-minute mark, and the pilot comes on the air. He says, we've got some stormy weather at the Ottawa airport right now. We're gonna circle a bit and see if we can wait out the weather, and then we should be down shortly. Yeah, that didn't happen. We flew back to Toronto.
No.
Yeah. And I got before we even landed, oh, as we were landing, I guess, I got a text message saying we've rebooked you. And this is about 5 o'clock p.m. I was supposed to be home at 3:20. So we've rebooked you on the midnight 30, half past midnight flight back to Toronto. I'm like, I have 7.5 hours for, see, it's got, um, I have 7.5 hours to twiddle my thumbs at the friggin' airport. This seems to be a trend because 2 weeks ago I was like the same thing at Moncton, right? Um, so I'm like, okay, fine. And then I'm like, screw this. I'm gonna see if I can get into the Air Canada lounge. And I've seen Will there. Well, I had his lounge. I'm gonna see if I can get into it. So
You just showed them your Daggerheart innie, and they said, "Come on, get
yeah.
inside."
Yeah, at the Toronto airport, they have two. They have the cafe, which is like the little scaled down version of the lounge. I didn't know this at the time. So the first one I saw because I was on the first level. So I went there and there was this guy, this irate customer. There was like a Air Canada person at the little kiosk and he was giving her a piece of his mind. And for some reason, the exit kind of wicket or whatever, like the subway kind of entry system, it was open. So I kind of went, yoink, and I just walked right in because she didn't see me. And I'm like, this is great. And I'm like, somebody's gonna come here and kick me out, I'm sure of it, but whatever. So I had 3 glasses of wine, and there was like a little buffet, some antijitos, and some other stuff. So I mean, this is fantastic.
And
Then
three more
9:30,
glasses of wine.
yeah,
What's
no,
an
no, no.
mojito?
And then 9:30 rolls around, and like all of a sudden the lights kind of come up. I'm like, what's going on? I
They
said, are you
found
closing?
you.
They're like,
They
yeah, we're
found
closing
you.
it. We're closed. I said, oh. I said, well, what time's there's one upstairs too, right? He says, yeah. What time's that open till? It's open till midnight. Like, oh, that's great. So I go upstairs and I'm like, okay, I don't think this sneaking in thing is gonna work 2 times. And there was 2 people at the desk this time. I'm like, ah, damn it. Um, so I uh I ended up while I was downstairs at the bar, at the cafe, I'm like, screw this. I'm upgrading my credit card. So I upgraded my credit card and I got immediate approval to get the lounge access. So I went upstairs. This lounge is like the Cadillac to the little Chevette that was downstairs.
Oh wow.
Oh, it was like there was like open bar. You just go over and pour whatever you want for yourself. 4 taps. There was like a full amazing Mexican buffet and like oh, it was in a comfy seat. So I tried to make the best of my 7 hours, and it ended up being okay. And then we we finally get back to Ottawa. Approach Ottawa the second time, and they're like, "Yeah, there's a little bit of storm above Ottawa, folks." I'm like, "Oh
That's
God, no,
like, take me back to the lounge.
no!" And then they said, and about 10 minutes
How
later,
long does
like,
that
"Okay,
plane?
we're on our approach down." I'm like, "Yes, thank God." So I ended up getting home like 12 hours after I was supposed to.
Wow. But you got home safe.
I did,
That's
yes.
the important thing.
And I've lost 4 pounds since getting home.
Don't fret it. I found it. I'll be happy to return it to you.
No, I'm good, thanks.
All right, well, I'm going to sign off, guys. I get up early in the morning, so
I
have
gotta
fun
go.
Get some
defending the
rest.
castle.
See you, Jenna.
Gute Nacht, meine friends.
Good Nacht.
Toodles.
Yeah, that
Aldi,
sounds like
just to get back,
Oh,
Did
go ahead.
Lance freeze? Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Uwe.
just get back to the Gen Con. I just thought of a booth that I think would be very, very successful because you're getting me into it, and I have other friends who've got pinball machines everywhere. Why isn't there a pinball manufacturer at Gen Con
No
selling
clue.
pinball machines?
Makes no
I mean, they're
sense to me.
selling
They should
$8,000 tables.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, there was a release of the Dungeon Crawler Carl pinball, but it was in the Dungeon Crawler Carl room.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could
Right.
actually pre-order.
No,
from
because
that.
I was in line with that guy at the airport, and I saw
Jerry?
the pinball guy. I don't know his name, but we were just talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, you just the one. You couldn't get it yet, but it's 13.5 to get it."
Yeah, they're not cheap.
so Aldi, let's start a pinball booth selling pinball machines at Gen Con. I know nothing about it. I'll just sit there and go,
Yeah, that's a business that I
that's
don't want to
Aldi.
touch.
He'll tell you which one to buy.
I mean, I like playing pinball. I don't know if I want to sell the pinball.
Oh, I found out today that there's a pinball museum.
But
an
I'm
hour from
always
my
stunned.
house.
Like, so Stern Pinball they went to San Diego Comic-Con, right? And they had like a full room, but they don't go to Gen Con.
They go to BGG.
Huh.
Well, what's his name does?
I tried to get them to come to BGG, but it didn't happen.
Well, your buddy,
because they did Dungeons and Dragons last year, and they didn't come.
No. What's your friend's name?
That would have been a year.
What's your friend's name?
My one friend, Matthew
Your Stern,
Paquette.
your friend that works at Stern.
Oh, Dwight
Yeah,
Sullivan.
he was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Believe me, I am very sad that I did not go to Gen Con. I am like, it sucks.
Yeah, I found out we have a pinball museum an hour from my house.
Wow.
Okay.
The Canadian
Well,
Pinball Museum.
Did anybody see the Dungeon Crawler Carl room?
No,
With
I didn't
no,
know.
I did not.
Oh man.
I had like no
was like-
interest.
Was
I
it
had
good?
negative interest.
Oh, I had huge interest, but I was like, oh well, it's just gonna be mobbed.
So many friends of mine have pictures with Jeff Hayes and Matt Dinneman.
Oh, I'm so bummed about that.
I heard he did
not that none of
the
your friends got pictures that I didn't see them because the John D. Clare Unstoppable version is fantastic.
Is it really?
It's really good. I've never liked a John D. Clare game. I've never not liked one, but I've never liked one. I was like, this is great. I hope he's watching so he could be like, I hate this guy even more. But
I think it's super cool that people get to see things that they care about, but I have zero interest. And I'll say
How was the
this: I
wrestling, man?
found the like dungeon crawler Carl themed better get out of the exhibitor area messages to be some of the most annoying voices I had ever heard, and some of
I
the
guess
most
you have not listened to the books. I'm guessing.
and some of the most, and it was just like, and it was
It's
like,
delightful.
oh,
It's so great.
it's one at like 10 minutes, and it's one at like 7 minutes, and then at 5 minutes, and then it's through 2.5. I'm like, I mean, I'm trying to do business. I'm trying to sell games, people, and I got to stop explaining what the game is so somebody can go, beware, me.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
it's
Blaine.
been a while since Lance has shouted at the wind, so I'm glad that Lance has shown up.
Well, I'm trying to sell a game for $100, or I'm trying to sell a Last Light bundle, and I in the middle of explaining the game, I got to deal with kill people, blah, 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 blah. Just like shut up.
Andy, aren't you glad you
You're
just
the only
joined
one
us?
that doesn't like that.
On the stream?
Oh, and here's what I'd like to grouse about one thing. It's like it's like Friday. It isn't Tornado Alley Day. It's Friday. It's like 6 o'clock comes and goes. It's like, so people are getting out, and they do the whole thing of like, and some Gen Con exhibitor slash fern, or I don't even know what the person drives by in their little cart, and they say, it's like, if you don't have exhibitor badges, you got to get out of here. And we all looked at him, and there was like 4 or 5 of us, and we were talking about what should we restock, what should we put back in the shelves, trying to figure out. And I said, yeah, we're all exhibitors. And he's like, if you're not, you got to go. And I'm like, okay, cool. We're all exhibitors. We're all trying to put our stuff away and trying to like break down, open up boxes that we're going to do. And that guy drives away. And then we're still talking. It's like, well, what should we demo this tomorrow? Should we do this tomorrow? That kind of thing. And we're talking about it. And the guy pulls up again, and not like, oh, if you're not an exhibitor, you got to go. He pulls up and says, if you're not working on your booth, you need to get out of here. And I was just like, and I looked at him, I said, what? And he's like, yeah, this isn't time to stand around and talk. You need to go. And I was like, and then Shane looked at him and said, when does the exhibitor area close? 7. And he's like, yeah, well, we're busy. And he's like, you don't look busy. I was just
Fuck
like,
off.
I thought it closed at 6.
Well, no, but exhibitors can stay in there till 7, so you
they
can
can
clean
stay
up
till
after
7,
yourselves and
Right.
do the whole thing.
Well, he's doing his job. What are you going to do?
But that isn't his job. We pay thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars for the booth space, and I get to be in there until 7. The guy was just being a
You know,
turd.
they never bothered us, but we sell war games, and all my guys are ex-military guys, so they just look at him and scowl, and they kind of say, "Hey, guys."
Aldi just wants to be contrarian to me tonight.
No, but
And
like-
I could say,
What-
well, it's like
like-
we should probably feed the homeless. Why?
That's a good point. Why? Why?
just
Let them eat each other.
the sky's blue. Maybe in your world it is.
You just say, okay, we'll get out of here when we're done. Like that's it. Like it's
That's
just
what we
move
said.
on.
I said we're busy.
Oh, okay.
And then he
so
was like, well, you don't
dwelling on
look
it. Okay.
and you don't look busy. I'm like, what the guy was just like
Okay.
somebody had a pebble in his shoe or something. I don't know. And he was and
But
then
you're like right at the door, so why would he even care? Like you just walk out the door.
yeah,
Like you're in
and-
the
well, no,
you got
he-
the
he-
gaming
he-
hall right there, right?
He drove around twice and then the third time he didn't say anything, but he just glared at us. I was just like, and if it wasn't one of those things where if I really wanted to get in, because I was going to get into it with him, but I was like, but then all that would take is one thing, and then he's like, "Ooh, it looks like somebody's booth is going to be canceled next year," So I just said, no, just shut your mouth and let him have his like little moment or whatever of being a turd that makes him
Okay.
feel powerful.
A turd Ferguson.
Turd
Well, guys,
Ferguson.
I'm here at home now, so thank you so much for having me. I gotta say, we had no problems with Origin personnel or anything. They were all great, or Gen Con. Sorry, not Origins, Gen Con. And it was a wonderful time, and thank you so much for including me, and
Well, you
great
can come
meeting
on
a lot of you
anytime
guys here
want,
online.
man.
Well, thank you so much. That would be nice.
Well,
Nice
no,
to meet
the
you.
only last thing I want to say to you, are you gonna be at BGG Con? Are you gonna be there?
You know what? Is that close to Essen or not? Because Essen is like after Essen. Okay. You know what?
It's a month.
If I don't, I'm not probably not going to do a booth there, but maybe I do because we should have our Stellaris done by then. But I'm going to come down just to have fun. I want to just go to a convention and games. So I think I'm going to do that.
Well,
Drive
if
the
you do,
drive the Airstream down.
I'll freaking game with you.
Oh, great! I love anything. I'll play anything. I love every game. I don't care what it is.
Well, that's
So-
not be crazy.
Well, it's
You know
going to be a good time of Uno meets
Good talking to
Monopoly.
you. Glad you got to jump on.
So
It was
have
good-
a
it
great
was-
evening. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, brother. Thank you. I was like,
Yeah,
it was good to see you. It was good to see you in Indy, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, I was so excited. I was just at the post office while we were talking. Our post office, where I live, is in the middle of the Cuyahoga National Valley Forest. The post office, just in the middle of nowhere, and I go in, and my wife surprised me. I had a 2,300 piece Lego Panzer VI waiting there for me. So I'm all excited. I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to take it apart and start building my little Lego tank. Nothing makes a German happier than Panzer VI zu spielen. But anyway,
That's
so good night and thank you.
the cutest thing that's been said on the stream all night. So
What's that?
I said that's the
It's
most
what?
adorable thing said on this stream in probably weeks.
Well, you guys are excited that people give you a bottle of whiskey. I, as a designer, man, if someone would give me like an MG42 or something like that, I'd be ecstatic also. So if maybe it's not a distillery or a piece of, or a bottle of Jack Daniel or a whiskey, but
No,
I
was
don't do
curious.
games like
I think it's
distillery,
the
but
most adorable thing I've heard. I love this. I wasn't-
what's horrible about that?
Oh, no, adorable.
Adorable.
Oh, adorable. Oh, then I get a Lego tank. I'm so excited.
Yes. Now I understand. I was like, boy, what a great way to leave. He's like, well, fuck this guy. Horrible.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
adorable.
I thought you said horrible. I was like, what did I do?
So funny.
So anyway, have a great evening and thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Andy.
Hello, Andrew.
How's it
How
going?
was your Gen Con?
It was okay. We brought home 6 games, like as that is what we had left at our booth at the end. So that was pretty good. And some non-game stuff, right? Like some mix of masks and figures and stuff like that. But uh we
Did you have the Camp Grizzly for sale there?
yeah, we had retail version of Camp Grizzly for sale. We could have sold another, I don't know, some amount of units, somewhere between 50 and 100 more units probably. But you know, that's one of those things where you're never gonna guess exactly right. So we were happy to move what we did. And
By the way, I did get my Camp Grizzly before Gen Con.
yeah,
For
yeah.
the record.
Anyone in the U.S. where there wasn't an issue of some sort should have gotten the Camp Grizzly before Gen Con. So
I know what you're doing, Aldi.
What am I doing?
I know what you're doing.
It was very subtle.
I'm just
That wasn't
I'm just
subtle at
dropping a
all.
message.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I give you all kinds of grief all the time. It's
I know.
only right
I can never give you any grief, Lance, so I'm giving you a
No,
little
that's
grief
fine.
here.
That's fine. If pushing me down makes you feel better,
I'm not
then
pushing you
good.
down. Do you feel pushed down?
If
you have a policy about it. Like,
trying,
fine, you're clear.
If trying to make me feel bad makes you feel better,
I'm not making
I guess our friendship is a zero-sum game.
Oh,
You know. So congratulations. Good for you.
Okay, thanks.
Good for you. I'm glad you could have this moment of.
Look, there are plenty of publishers that sell their games before they deliver. So
Oh, I
there's
don't see you calling them up on the phone to tell them personally how you feel about it.
Well, I don't have the opportunity.
Oh wow! Oh, well. So if I got you some phone numbers, you would make those phone calls?
No, I would not.
Oh, why?
I'm taking advantage of the
Why
situation.
wouldn't you then? Why? Shut up, Jerry. You haven't said a damn thing this entire time. You're just sitting behind your universe or whatever. Oh no, I'll get give me the names. I'll track down some phone numbers. Why don't you give them a piece of your mind? Or is it just me? Because we're friends. I get to, you get to spoon shit in my mouth. Is that how
What
this
did
works?
I say? I just said I got the game before the convention. That's nothing.
Nothing.
Lance is a guilty conscience, apparently.
You're beyond reproach.
So yeah.
Thanks for starting that, Andy.
Yeah. There's also so a lot of times we bring there are a few items we bring that are tend to be more just for, you know, looking cool in the booth. Like there are, you know, a couple of 1/6 scale action figures and things like that are like $200 something items that are more just for like looking cool. And
that chainsaw looked cool.
The chainsaw is cool. It's actually not as expensive as some of the others things, but we in the last like hour somebody bought a $230 slappy ventriloquist dummy and $100 and something Mogwai from Gremlins 2 and yeah, so a few of the things that we normally expect to just kind of sit there and be, you know, for looking at actually moved, which is nice. Yeah, but like the, you know, the $60 stuff and you know, maybe $100 mask here and there is to be expected, but when it's like the $200 something action figures it's like a very specific audience, right? Like it's not the casual Gen Con goer that's like, I would like a Leatherface doll with actual cloth clothing on it and all those sorts of stuff for that much money. So it's cool when I see this actually move.
Yeah, that's cool.
What was your big hit? What went first?
Went first, probably Halloween, but we only brought a few cases of that.
Oh yeah.
The
Went
biggest
fastest,
thing,
I guess I should say.
the biggest thing is definitely Camp Grizzly. That is the thing that we you know, moved a pallet or so of at the show. So yeah,
I see Trey Parker also stopped by your booth.
yeah. Those I was not I was either I was there, I was doing something else, and they mentioned it right after it happened. So, which is fine. Like I didn't need to
Fine
see.
with a capital F.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Cool.
So overall pretty good.
I think they played Camp Grizzly in the games room.
Yeah,
They did.
yeah, there's a picture.
Yeah, with
of-
Lincoln and Nikki.
Yep, exactly. Hopefully they enjoyed it. You
Yeah,
know,
They
sounded
said
like
they said worst game of all time. Your company should be go bankrupt.
that's fair. That's fair.
No, actually, they
Stick
enjoyed
around
it. They
because
enjoyed it.
I got my copy early.
You just gotta pick. You know, that's fine. That's fine. You know, like I said, if it makes you feel better to put people down, make yourself feel better about yourself, you absolutely should do it. So
I think this is the first year I did not play one game at Gen Con.
I invited him. I invited you to, and you said if I did that, I
Several
would.
times you invited me.
Yeah, but the last time you're like, if I play with you, I will have played a game, and I'm not going to do that.
I didn't say that.
Pretty much. I mean, I made it funnier, but that's what you said.
all right,
I
speaking
will
of games,
humiliate all of you.
I respected that.
speaking of games, I didn't make a slideshow to not do it. So
I have to go anyways. I have work I need to do that requires
jerk.
my whole 3 brain cells.
All right. Well, it was good to see you, Matthew.
You too, fellas. Hey, thanks again for the accommodations, Mr. Mikester.
Yeah, you know, that's what friends do. They do nice things for one another, not you know, tear them down, you know.
I'm gonna step out now. Good to see y'all. Ciao.
I love how when I say that Aldi just smiles and rubs his chin.
talking about.
What's going on here? Well, why is Matt being so weird?
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder where anyway. Anyway. All right. Let's do my slideshow. Jerry, this is very simple. There's gonna be a picture, and you're gonna have to try to guess the bigger picture. So, all right, here we go. You see that?
Wow. Yeah.
Movies lost over $100 million at the box office. And this is gonna be the movie poster for you to look at.
John Carter.
So just keep that in mind. What I have to hit F11 or something like this to go full screen? There we go.
Left 11 off 12.
It's F11. Just for future reference, it's F11. All right, here we go. You can just throw out guesses and I'll tell you whether you're right. All right, here we go.
Eyes wide shut.
No, that is not Eyes Wide Shut.
John Carter.
That is not John Carter.
Oh, Shazam?
Ooh, you're like you're
Black Adam.
Yeah, there you go. Black Adam is correct. For those playing at home, Black Adam. Let me look at my list here. Lost $109 million in the box office. $109 million. All right, here we go. Next one. If you have any guesses, I will say this is a Anthony Hopkins was in this movie in a leading role.
Hannibal?
No. It lost $112 million. It was in 2010. This is the movie poster.
Was it like a Frankenstein or something?
Oh, you're close. You got a good idea.
Yeah, it's like a movie mod. Yeah.
You're in that world.
Oh. What was that movie?
Classic monster.
Classic monster.
Uh,
I think I'm being
Technically-
thrown off by how many pixels are in this image. I think you should get
It's
rid of a few
mostly, yeah.
more.
Technically a remake.
The Mummy,
Oh gosh, you're getting there.
werewolf,
Dracula,
Wolfman, werewolf,
And the Wolfman
Wolfman.
with Benicio
Actually, I didn't think
del
that was that bad. I guess it was, huh?
112 million dollars bad. All right, here we go.
Expendables 3.
Nope. 2002 is the movie. Is the
Oh,
year of the
Street
movie.
Fighter.
Nope.
Yeah, Sylvester
Um,
Stallone. No, he's got
You
blue
are.
eyes.
It is an action movie star. Who's retired now.
League
it
of
Jean-Claude
Extraordinary
Van Damme?
Gentlemen.
It is. This was an attempt at a dramatic role for this actor in 2002. That is his eye, and glove saluting.
Mm-hmm.
So not League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Now, this would
Hmm.
be a World War II era movie. Like not, it was made in 2002, but and
Mine-
again, a lot of these are movies that nobody went to, or so I was like, I tried to pick movies that people might have just accidentally
actor
gone to
is that?
see. That'd be Bruce
that give it away?
Willis. That's Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Here's of the Sun.
No,
That's not World
that
War.
actually made some money. See, like I said, I mean, I knew of this movie existed because I worked at a video store and I'd walk by it all the time. That's
Yeah,
not even
Kabuki. I thought that too, but
you can't look at the answers in the chat, cheater.
oh, I already guessed. I missed it.
You can keep guessing. This is
Oh.
just for funsies.
Well, anyhow, Monument Men isn't right anyway.
All right. Well, I mean, if nobody's got it,
We need more hint. World War II.
well, POWs, American POWs.
Navy SEAls.
Bruce Willis is the lead actor.
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, like you didn't go see the movie, you would have no idea. So we'll just go.
Yeah.
That and lost 112 million. That would be Heart's War.
Mm.
Heart's
Yeah, I don't even know that name.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Beyond Courage, Beyond Honor.
Yeah.
I have the vaguest recollection of that being out.
Yeah. All right. I gave you the hint. It's right there from the director of Cats and Dogs.
Cats and Dogs. I don't even know what that is.
2005 movie, lost $115 million.
What is that thing? It's a tooth of some teeth.
Like a monster truck.
Technically,
like
it's a
Mask?
it's a sequel.
Is it Mask 3?
I'll just give it to you.
Mask
I'll give
2?
it. I'll give it to you.
Son of the Mask. Yeah.
Son of the Mask.
Oh yeah.
I'll
What was
give
that? Who was that actor that was in that?
Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie
Jamie
Kennedy.
Killed his non-existent career.
And Alan Cumming, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have like cropped it to like all of their faces and the bottom half of that word, and we still probably would have been guessing without some amount of hits.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Is that Hudson Hawk?
That is Hudson.
Oh, did that movie really lose that
Oh, yeah,
much
that
money?
was a bad movie.
$113 million.
There's
That's
like two
under
good
that-
parts of Hudson Hawk, but the rest of it's terrible.
It's a weird movie. I agree.
It is
It's
very
not.
weird.
I just saw it the other day. It's not terrible. It's fun if you're in the right mood.
1991 for that movie. All right.
You know, it's funny. My
Andrew
brother
Bernard.
saw it in the theater. He's the one.
Flubber 2.
What did you say?
Not Flubber 2.
Flubber 2.
This was a 2025 movie.
Oh wow.
$115 million down the drain
2025.
from a huge studio. Huge
Um,
studio.
Power Rangers.
No.
2025.
The Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, that's like 12.
Technically a remake.
Trying to figure out what the
Is it a butterfly?
Uh, No, that's the top, that's the forehead of the titular character. This is a live action movie of an animated movie.
Moana.
Oh,
Moana.
Little
What?
Mermaid.
Nope.
2025.
You're in the right
Snow
realm.
White.
There you go.
Little Mermaid. Oh, Snow White.
Snow White. $115 million down the
Ishtar.
that is correct.
I
115
I actually really
million.
like this movie.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. There's a few on here that I didn't mind that did really bad. There's even a couple that I really liked. But yeah, all right. 115 million, 1987.
Borderlands.
Boom. Well
Oh,
done.
wow.
2024
And
also
such an
lost
all-star cast.
$115 million. Yeah. All right.
Is that like Ali or something?
That is Ali.
That movie lost money?
2001 lost 115 million bucks.
I went and saw it actually in the theater.
Mission to Mars.
No.
Red Planet.
Red Planet. Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, Carrie Ann Moss. I've seen
Is
this
this after
movie.
Matrix?
It is horrible. Year 2000, $118 million. Down the drain. Jerry hasn't gotten a
Caliber.
single one. No.
Apparently, I just don't watch movies, or I only watch good ones.
This is 2021.
Oh, is this one of those underworld movies?
No. This is like a historical drama.
Kingdom of Heaven? No, that was earlier.
No. This starred Adam Driver.
Oh, is this the Gucci movie?
No.
No.
It also starred, if I remember correctly, Adam Driver, Matt Damon was in this movie.
Oh.
The Great Wall. That was earlier.
Oh yeah, Great Wall.
No.
China.
Yeah, that's not it though.
That's
This
not it.
was this made big news because this was written by there was a third person, but it was written by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck also had a small role in the movie. But it was written by them, so it was the return to Goodwill Hunting times, but not really, as
This
it
one
lost
in Japan or something?
$118 million. Nope, it's set in medieval Europe about something that actually happened. Just exactly. It's 2021. Nobody has any
Don't
memory
remember.
of the last duel.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I remember that being out and being like, that looks dumb. Oh, look at that beard on Affleck. That looks dumb.
1998 movie.
Sunshine.
No, that's a great movie. Lost 119 million bucks.
Yeah, I hear Sunshine's great, but I just assumed it didn't make any money.
The Justin Timberlake.
It is not.
1998.
1998. That is Kurt Russell.
Oh,
Escape from
um,
LA.
I think I know the movie. I am just blanking on what the actual name of it is.
What do you think the movie's about?
Is it the one where he's like a programmed soldier?
Soldier is correct.
Soldier. You got it.
I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed that movie more than I should have. And then it got like, yeah.
Why is there something written on his face?
Yeah, because that's his, like he's like he's a human, but he's programmed and everything. And so then he and then they tattoo like his name and rank and number or whatever it is.
His name is Toto.
I don't know how it
Or
works.
to-do?
Again,
The to-do list?
I think it was Todd. I don't
Oh,
know.
Todd.
But
That makes more sense. Black Rain?
Ooh,
No.
almost.
Um,
Christian Slater was in
Oh,
this movie with Minnie
Heavy Rain?
Driver. What?
Heavy Rain?
Oh, you're almost
Oh.
there.
Hard
Hard
Rain.
Rain.
Hard Rain.
I wanted to see
Hard-
this one actually.
It's not great.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
$119 million down the
Wow.
tubes.
Deep Blue Sea.
No.
The Abyss.
Star-studded cast, 1998 movie.
Sphere.
Yeah, well done.
That's a good book too.
It's a really good
I
book.
actually didn't mind that movie. It was okay.
This was when there was like, well, Jurassic Park did great. That means every
Right.
Michael
They should do
Crichton,
all their books. Yeah.
all Michael Crichton's books should be made into things. I remember when I was reading the book Sphere, realizing what was going on, like before they explained the book explained it. I thought I was really smart. I felt good about myself. All right.
That's the one with Jim Carrey. I cannot remember the name of it.
That is not Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
It's not Jim Carrey. 2002 movie lost $120 million. A vehicle for Harrison Ford.
Something with a submarine.
It is. What was the name of the movie?
Chaplets and
Tide.
Submarines.
Harrison Ford's submarine movie.
Crimson
Yeah.
Tide.
No. He
No.
got to he got to do a really, really bad Russian accent in some of it.
I don't really know. U358 or whatever.
U358. I'll say this. It is a letter followed by a number.
It's
Uh,
obviously not U358.
It's based on the Kursk. Well, it's a historical retelling of the Kursk incident, if you know that, like basically the nuclear submarine that
Sunk.
yeah.
I'll draw. It's drawing a blank.
All right. Nobody remembers. I went to see this movie. This movie wasn't great, but I did see it in the movie theaters. And that would be K-19.
I saw this one too. Yeah.
Yeah. K-19 the Widowmaker, $120 million down the drain. I never
F1.
saw this. What?
F1.
No,
No,
this
F1
is
was a
that's
good movie.
Sylvester Stallone in the
Oh, yeah. What
in
is
the
that called? Race or Drive or
yeah, that'd be
Race?
Driven.
Driven.
Welcome to the human race.
Mm.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
That's
technically
not
a
the Mad
sequel.
Max movie, is it?
What was the name of it?
Furiosa.
Yeah, Furiosa. That movie lost
Furiosa.
money. I love Furiosa. So good.
Furiosa lost $123 million.
Wow.
Tenet.
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 That movie lost money too.
124 million. To be exact.
I really guess that.
Never saw it. I guess I don't shouldn't.
Is that Willow?
It's not Willow.
That looks like Dr. Dolittle.
That is, well, Doolittle, but
Sorry.
yes.
Doolittle.
I was like, that's
Generally-
Robert Downey Jr. and that's an animal.
Generally considered to be one of the worst movies ever made.
Doolittle.
2020, 124 million.
What is that?
This is red potato.
Scythe.
It's a
John
hand.
Carter of Mars.
It's a hand holding a blade.
Children of Corn 2. Children of the Corn 2.
This is a sequel.
So like Riddick or something?
There you
Pumpkinhead
go.
2.
Yeah.
I like that
Chronicles of
movie.
Riddick.
I got one. I've
You got
seen
one.
one. Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, the blade kind of is iconic for that movie.
I-
So that's
I was
I like
totally
Riddick,
fine with
though.
this movie. Like I liked it especially as a coming from what the series was before it, right? Like because the series before it was just like
The sequel
horror movie.
kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. It was expanding on a horror
What
movie
was
and
that
instead of
first
making it
version?
a
Pitch Black
sci-fi
or
movie.
something?
Yeah.
Pitch Black,
Pitch
yeah.
Black.
That's
Pitch Black
so
was
great.
just a horror movie and this was like we're gonna take that and do something more with it. Kind of
This
like
was the one after that?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Right?
and it was like a prequel. It was explaining why Riddick was who he was, kind of thing.
I see.
All right.
Sorry.
2017.
Machinist?
No. Lost $125 million.
I didn't even realize to tell what we're looking at here.
It
What the hell?
it failed so bad. It canceled an entire genre of movies that was going to be made by the studio.
Mummy.
Avatar.
Oh, is this the Mummy?
The Mummy, yes.
Yeah.
The Mummy did so bad. They had all
I thought it was actually pretty fun. I liked it.
They had movie version. They had plans for like the Invisible Man and the Creature of
Yeah,
Black
all of the
Lagoon.
monster
They had
things.
all of them monster movies, and they were like, "No, we're done." 2003 rom-com. Big
2003.
names. 2003. Big names in this movie. Lost $126 million.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
No. You might be saying, how is it possible that how do you spend so much money on a
Rom-com.
rom-com? Bloated budget. The 2 stars got a ton of money.
Did
Is it? I'm drawing a blank on her name, but she married Michael Douglas.
No.
Catherine
Catherine Zeta-Jones. No.
Zeta-Jones.
The 2 people, if I remember correctly, they were actually for a period of time a couple and may have been married. I don't know. Can't remember.
Not Mr. and Mrs. Jones, right?
No.
Salt? No.
No. 2003
Is
had
it
a
Angelina
weird
Jolie?
name.
Not Angelina Jolie, is it?
Had a really, really weird name.
Uh,
I think this was the beginning of like when they give a power couple a funny like name that combined the 2 names kind of thing.
Right.
Jiggly.
There you go.
Oh, Jiggly.
Like
That movie wasn't good.
Did anybody see that?
No, I never saw it.
Didn't that break them
Kevin
up?
Smith, right?
Yeah.
yeah, who knows? It didn't do well.
I mean, there got to be something good about that movie.
Dudley Do Right.
Well done. Well done.
wow.
1999 lost $126 million.
Oh my gosh.
You wrong.
Yeah.
That was a sick burn I just delivered.
Rest in Peace Department or whatever.
R.I.P.D.
R.I.P.
RIPD. And
Rip
this
D.
2013, 127 million. You know, I didn't mind that movie. I thought it was fine.
Wild Wild West.
Wiki Wow, Wiki Wild. 1999.
Yeah, that was not good.
128 million.
I went to the
bucks.
theater for that one. It was not good.
I did too. It was insane. I like the old TV show, the Wild Wild West TV show. That TV show is great. I rewatched it. Like I found the
John
all the
Carter.
old ones. No.
I
Does that
know
mean
it's
like-
coming. I'm
2005 movie.
Does that mean like Kunis?
I don't think so. That would be Penelope Cruz.
National Treasure 2.
Sahara.
Sahara is correct. Well done.
All right.
Good old Matthew McConaughey. 129 million.
Green Lantern.
Yeah,
129 million.
that was bad.
That was
That was
so
so bad.
bad. It was
How did you
such a
mess that
horrible.
up?
It was such a horrible movie. Anyway,
Hugo.
I really liked Hugo.
I heard it's great. I never saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess,
2011, 130 million.
The
In
only reason I know that is 'cause I
3D.
hit the clock for that clock quiz we had.
Yeah.
Speed Racer.
132 million bucks. 2008.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I heard it's great. Lincoln really likes it.
It does a thing, and it does that thing well, per se. But it's possible that you would watch that and be like, "Oh, I appreciate what they're doing, but I do not enjoy what is occurring."
Matthew Fox was in that movie, right? He was Racer X or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Independence Day 2.
No. 2025 movie.
Tron.
Yes.
Oh, Aries.
133 million bucks.
Oh man, I really like Tron Aries.
Thrown away.
There's several Depeche Mode references in that movie, which was very exciting for me.
I haven't seen the movie, but it's got a really good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice 2.
No. 2023. 133 million.
Haunted Mansion. I'm going to stick with it.
Haunted Mansion. Well done.
The Haunted Mansion, yeah.
Heading to 1998.
Jack
Jack
Frost.
Frost.
134 million dollars.
Wow.
It's insane.
Dumbo.
Operation Dumbo Drop.
No. 2007 movie. Technically, it's a sequel.
Um, Bruce Almighty 2.
Yep. What's the name of it? 135 million
Steve
bucks.
Almighty. Steve Almighty.
Close enough.
Evan Almighty.
Evan Almighty.
Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four. No? I was going to say.
It is fantastic.
That was a bad movie. It was very,
I never
very
saw
bad.
it.
Renowned for being a horrible movie. Horrible, horrible, horrible movie.
Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
137
Prepare for
million
battle.
bucks.
Xanadu.
No, this is one I didn't mind. I read the book and I loved the book. And I thought they did it was probably like 20 minutes too long. But the main actor in this movie is known for like having like being in these epic, beyond epic type of movies that just drag things on. It's a post-apocalyptic world.
Postman.
Yeah,
I actually liked the Postman.
I did too. I like that movie.
Never saw him.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen it recently, but I can't say that. I can see that the statement about being a little long, but otherwise I thought it was
Yeah, no. Read
Had
the
a
book.
nice
It's a good
guest,
book.
nice cameo by Tom Petty.
Yes,
Mhm.
Hey, aren't you? I used to be.
I used to be. Yeah. And I can't think of the actor that plays the bad guy, but he makes he's a good character actor.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
not a bad movie. 141 million dollars lost in 2021.
Yeah, that was not bad. Yeah,
I always wonder how like James Gunn like got to continue doing DC movies after he lost all of that movie. I'll say this: the Peacemaker TV show on HBO is choice. It is
Yes.
really good. You
Is
wouldn't
that the
think
one with Starro?
yeah, you wouldn't think John Cena can act for realsies, but man, I mean,
He
maybe
can do it.
you put him in a role that he was supposed to play, and and that's one
I
where it just works for him because he can be over the top and
I actually think he like everything I've seen him in where they've actually given him anything resembling lines is I've been okay with him in it. Like there was some bad or medium Amy Schumer movie where he was random like
Train
oh,
wreck
he
or
was
something.
the drug dealer or
uh
whatever. He had the big giant skull tattoo on his neck or whatever.
Tra Trainwreck, I think was correct. Was he the drug dealer in the Tina Fey Amy Poehler movie?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, both of those. Like I was fine with him in both, right? Like
And he was in that one like that whole like kind of gross out, the whole thing about they're trying to make sure like their daughters don't run off and lose their virginity on prom night or whatever, and they're
Oh
like
yeah.
trying to
Oh,
Like
blockers. I think is what it's
yeah.
called. Yeah,
Blockers, and he played the dad of one of them. He did. I mean,
that movie was hilarious. I enjoyed that one.
yeah,
he held his own. He
yeah,
held his own.
movie
he's
with him that is no one knows about, but's funny as crap is Ricky Stenicki. It's on
Yes, I've seen that one.
hilarious. It's him and Zac Efron and Hannibal Buress, and it's like this shouldn't be funny, and it just nails it all the way through.
Sylvester Stallone played the shark guy in this one too.
Yeah.
In Suicide Squad, but no,
But yeah,
no. Watch Peacemaker. And I mean, he's asked him to explore being like sad and depressed, and he sells it, and he does a good job. So, all right.
yeah, he's never the thing that pulls things down in the movie, right? Like he might be in bad movies, but he's not the cause.
Yep.
Um,
Wind Talkers.
Yes. Wind Talkers 2002, $145 million.
My wife used to work at old folks' homes, and at one of the ones that she worked at, they actually had like the last Navajo code talker come in and like talk, and she said like it really just did sound just like an alien language, like just no wonder it couldn't be translated or they couldn't figure it out because it was just
Yeah.
like crazy. I mean, to our ear. Beetlejuice 2.
No,
Saw
but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
this is a sequel. a sequel to a phenomenal movie, and this was just a pile.
Joker Le Cage aux Folles or whatever it's called.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Yes. Horrible movie. 148 million. How do I always think it's like 148 million. How do you stomach that? Like, yeah, so we lost 148 million dollars.
Hey, you just gotta sell a few more board games. You're fine.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the something.
$151 million so I can pretend that movie doesn't exist. You know,
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, just like so bad.
I liked it more than Crystal Skull.
Well, that's not really,
Sure, but you know,
that's not saying much.
it's not the bottom. It's not the
No.
bottom of the heap.
The
Matrix
something.
4
Oh, that's Revolution.
or 3.
I'll give it to you, Aldi. Resurrection.
Resurrection.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that lost a bunch of money.
154 million bucks.
I mean, it's not like it was good at all, but
154 million dollars.
a lot of people went to it. So I guess the Wachowskis are finally not making stuff anymore.
No, I think they're kind of done. Though Cloud Atlas is a great movie. Everybody should watch Cloud Atlas.
I actually have to bail. I got to work in the morning, so
I feel like I read out of this, but I can't.
Well, you got one right, Jerry.
I did get one right. So
I'll see you at playtesting tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. It was good talking to everybody.
Later. John Carter.
It's not John Carter. This is historical. A
Gladiator
famous battle.
2.
Famous battle.
Gladiator 2.
Oh, Gladiator 2. Oh, you said
No.
famous battle.
Gladiator
No.
2.
A real battle. A famous real 2004. $160 million.
Gettysburg.
Go
Antietam.
backwards a little bit from Gettysburg.
Trojan War. Troy.
No, it's still the United States.
Oh, is it?
It's a famous
Patriot.
battle in
Antietam.
Texas.
Alamo.
Alamo.
The Alamo.
No, the Alamo.
Hmm.
Billy Bob Thornton.
There's no basement in the Alamo.
Right.
Basement. Stealth.
Wow. Well done. Okay. 2005, $158 million. So I forget, I think it was a Matrix movie, and the stealth trailer was shown before the movie, and it's packed house or whatever. No, it was like a Matrix, I think it was a Matrix sequel. Packed house, opening night, whatever. They show the stealth trailer. It gets done. Theater's quiet. Some guy in the theater where stealth blows just yells on. The entire place just erupts in laughter.
Oh, that's
With Gina Gershon,
like Treasure Island or something like that, or
Almost there.
Treasure.
Can't remember the name of it.
Oh, it's gonna make me so mad.
Well, like another famously movie was horrible.
Now, what the hell is it called?
Definitely something Island.
This one kind of I should have put this one further back. 1995.
I can see the poster, but I can't.
$222 million.
I don't know it.
You got the island part right.
Yeah, Island. You don't know the first part.
That would be Cutthroat.
Uh,
Matthew Modine.
Look at Matthew Modine and his cool little mustache.
I know it's got the little mustache. And the
John Carter.
John Carter.
It is not John Carter.
It's definitely Mars, though. Total Recall, the new one with Colin Farrell.
What now?
I said Total Recall with the one with Colin Farrell.
No.
Speaking of Colin Farrell, to take this on a tangent,
He-Man?
there's a series called Sugar on streaming that is
I
with
couldn't get into it.
uh
I mean, it seemed good, but I just could not.
give it more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle
What
really
show?
likes it. Sugar.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get into that either.
Yeah, it takes a minute, and I understand.
Gotta burn.
It's got to burn to it. It is not it. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean,
there's a yeah. I understand. It gets better.
if you say so. But
I do.
That's you're not like selling me on it.
It's fine. There are plenty of good things to watch. You don't have to watch that, but it is good, and I understand why you might not be able to. But like it takes a few episodes to get there. I don't know what this is though.
I actually really, really enjoyed this movie. But that doesn't mean anything. But it was poo-pooed by a lot of people. And it's part of a franchise. Pretty famous franchise. One of the most famous movie franchises in ever.
Oh, it's like Rogue One or something. Not Rogue One. The Han Solo movie.
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah, I was okay with this. It was fine.
I really like that movie.
Yeah, it was solid. It had its really bad moments, but it had lots of good moments.
So Ron Howard, they filmed 77 days of that movie before they brought Ron Howard in to fix it. 77 days of film before I was reading about it. It's like they weren't looking at the dailies or anything like that, and finally I was like, yeah, we need to find somebody else. That's just insane to me. All right. This, in my opinion, is a very good movie, and I've watched this.
Got Channing Tatum, and it's the
Yes,
one, and he's like an elf man,
the Dog Man.
Dog Man. It's got Mila Kunis in it.
Yes,
Oh,
We
yeah,
read
Predator
that's what I couldn't remember the name of it.
163 million bucks thrown away for Jupiter Ascending.
Ascending. Yeah.
I
Tatum
really,
thought it was rough.
It looked
I
good.
really liked
looked
that
cool.
movie.
The effects look cool.
And there was just so many cool things with the weird factions and the whole all the weird monsters and stuff there.
From the creators of the Matrix trilogy.
Yeah,
Is this Wachowski? Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Wachowski.
yeah,
But they've been crapping the bed for a long time.
yeah. They haven't had a hit in a while.
That's a bummer.
Zam.
Rocket Man.
Flash.
No, there you go. Flash.
Flash.
DC movie.
2023, 164 million bucks.
DC movie.
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman 2.
Whatever the second one was.
1984 something.
168 million dollars. Wonder Woman
That was
84.
not a good movie.
That was not good. It was not good
It
at
sucked. I really wanted to like it.
Turning to the center of the earth.
Is that
all.
League of
You're in the right spot.
The
League of,
core.
Dr-
What'd you say there, Aldi?
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
No. 2021, 150 million bucks lost.
Oh, Jungle Queen.
Jungle Cruise. But I'll accept
Cruise.
Jungle
Jungle
Cruise.
Queen. So that's probably a good movie.
That movie was fun. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Transformers, one of them.
No, this is not a Transformers movie.
That definitely would have been my guess also.
$210 million.
210. The numbers keep going up.
210
Is it
million
John Carter?
dollars.
No, John Carter or
Based-
Mark?
This is a board game related
Battleship.
movie.
Oh,
Battleship.
Battleship. 200 million lost on Battleship.
$210 million.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like a lot of that was their marketing, because I feel like I personally saw like 3,000 commercials for that movie.
Yeah, there was a lot of previews for that.
13th Warrior.
19 Yeah, well done. 249 million bucks, 1999
Really?
movie.
Antonio Banderas?
Back to that Michael Crichton stuff. Eaters of
Yep.
the Dead. Mhm.
Just
This was supposed to be pretty good, right? Like
Mhm.
it was like the true fantasy.
That's okay.
It's
You
okay.
know,
It's not.
was
It's not
okay.
that good. Okay.
I mean, I'd watch it again.
Oh,
Marvels.
Yeah, the Marvels.
Yeah.
2023, 250 million bucks.
Goodness.
Yeah. Like
Anybody see it?
I saw
I
it.
did. Yeah. It was okay-ish. Like I think they were trying to do too much. I really like Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan, and
she's great.
and Brie Larson does a good job as Captain Marvel. But they were just like doing a weird like
Script
slap
wasn't good.
stuff together with
Yeah.
this movie.
I like the first Ms. Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
And
yeah, with Captain Marvel.
Iman Vellani. What was Miss Marvel? That was her series. That was great.
Yeah, like she's does a really good job as the character. I think they're not writing the correct way for her, but she does a good job as the character.
John Carter.
Zorro.
John Carter.
Or
No,
Lone
but-
Ranger.
Oh,
Lone
Lone
Ranger.
Ranger,
I can see-
$263 million.
Army
Has
Hammer.
Army Hammer been in anything that was good?
Yeah, he was in the Social Network.
The what?
Social Network.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was in
was
one
the-
of those,
He played the brothers.
he was in one of those Poirot movies too. John Carter.
John Carter.
$280 million.
I knew
Wow.
I'd get it eventually.
John
He
Carter.
was also in all those good newscasts about him being a cannibal.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Hold
Good
on.
times.
What
He was
the
in
heck
Call
is-
Me by My Name also. If
Yeah.
anybody's seen that.
Oh my
really-
gosh, that is a great movie.
It is good.
It was
I
after that when he started eating people.
I cried.
It's very thoughtful movie.
It is an extremely thoughtful movie, and I cried several times. Man, I'm even thinking about the movie right now, and I'm just like, hey, not to because there's still more, but I mean, not to what's what I'm looking for here? Not to step on.
P. Chalamet's good too.
Yeah, just the God, what's the word I'm looking for here to try to say? The how they presented the situation. I mean, everything about that. It was so thoughtful and
Mhm.
just it was just done in a way that like it could have been so much. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like when I was like, okay, I'll sit down and watch this, and I mean, it's just there was a lot of very much dad feelings like in Army
Yeah, the
Hammer's
dad was great.
yeah, I mean,
The
and
father.
it oh shoot, sorry.
Lance
It
Mike's
makes-
house.
Ha. It no, and it's just I mean, and I'll just say, I mean, like with just raising Ross and it's just like it made me, you just think of all these different things as parents and blah 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 blah. But anyway, just go watch. Yeah, but if you haven't, just go watch it. It's a great movie.
Was,
All right.
was John Carter worth watching?
No, it was not.
Okay.
Which makes me mad because I really like the old pulp novels of the John Carter.
Yeah, my
novels.
buddy Don just loved the novels and everything, and like he's still sad about it. He's like, but it should be good.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's not John Carter, so I'm out of guesses.
Jaws. Revenge.
Wow, it lost that much money?
It lost. It lost. It didn't lose over 100 million, but I had to have a Jaws. It
Oh,
lost
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it lost like
Mario
82
Mario
million
Van Peebles
dollars or
was in that
something
game,
like
that
that.
movie.
Yes.
Michael Caine. He skipped
And
the Oscar.
then when they asked Michael Caine why he was in it, why he was in that movie, he said it bought me my house in the Bahamas. That's
Yeah.
that was his response. So, which makes me always chuckle. Um, but yeah, Jaws. It wasn't the good Jaws, obviously, but I had to have a Jaws on there. And that was a very bad movie. I saw that movie. I saw Jaws for the Revenge in the movie theater, and it was a horrible movie.
But you really wanted to like it, I bet.
Oh, I would have loved to have liked it, but it was horrible. Hey, Scott Demers, you're back.
So I'm back for a little while.
Well, you just missed the
For
whole thing.
initials.
I got initials.
All right, let me go fill up
Wait,
my.
wait for Evan. It is only 11:30.
Well, actually, yeah, I have to go check on a couple things in my house. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
So all day I just
So what
played
was the
a solo round while we were talking of Jasogi.
Yeah. Well, I like it.
I think the game's really good. The solo is just like little challenges, but it's a neat game.
I like the look of it.
Oh yeah, I
By the
mean,
way, I picked up the captain's chair again after shelving it, like not even figuring out how to play it. I think I'm gonna play it now.
look at these like cards, like the art on these things.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Just apparently, this was a Kickstarter project, and Good Games picked it up, and they released the 1.5 version.
Oh,
But
cool.
apparently, uh, Kim told me about it. It's either uh,
Cool.
the designer, like his wife or something, is an anime artist, something like that, and got all of like the real anime artists all to do like one card of these, like which is like a riff on whatever it is that they do, something like that. And
Neat.
that's why they're all so freaking dope.
What kind of game is it? Is it like set collection or
Worker placement.
worker placement?
Yeah, worker placement, recipe fulfillment
The
stuff.
recipe for them? Bummer.
Yeah, I mean, recipe fulfillment, like you gotta, you can't do your anime if you don't, have your setting and your plot,
Right.
in your twist, So I mean, that's what I mean by recipe fulfillment. You just have to have the stuff.
Oh, it's not specific.
No, like you're trying to like chase the trends, like in my one setup here, like the active trend is looking for mystical journeys, while the fading trend is detective sci-fi, and the upcoming trend is gore fantasy, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But this one I just made here is in a steampunk society, a powerful legendary creature brings terror, but an ancestral spirit shares outdated dating advice. There's your twist. So it's cool. It's got like a stacking worker placement. Like, you can keep going, but it costs you more money. You get a little bit of a tableau. You're hiring new workers. You can upgrade your workers with powers. It's very clean. It's really cool. Good Games had some good stuff this year. Like
Did
two.
anybody play Entropy or see it?
No, I didn't.
We had one copy in Hot Games Room. It's like,
Well, hey, and let's be clear, Entropy sold out of their booth in 2 hours.
400
They
but
copies.
how many copies did they bring?
They
Well,
had
it was 400
400.
copies plus 100 copies that were picked up late pledge, except for technically it was 94 copies picked up. 6 people didn't show up, and 6 lucky people got back in line and got it.
That's funny.
Okay, I
It
didn't
looks
know
like
it was-
it looks like to me, it looked like a Shackleton base or a SETI style, really heavy Euro that doesn't really float my boat. I mean, it's cool looking, but it looked like a point salad
Yeah,
thing
I was
to
just
me.
listening to Secret Cabal today, and the Don was talking about it, and it sounded like, I think he's still got some, he backed it, so he still really wants to like it, but it sounded like it's a, it'll be one you'll play like twice and be like, okay. Whereas Shackleton Base and SETI, it's heavy, so it's hard to get to the table, but like every time you play, like it's really different.
I don't know. I disliked SETI significantly. Shackleton Base I thought it was all right, but
SETI,
yeah.
I liked it fine when I first played it. I played it again and liked it fine. But once I played it with that expansion, I was like, oh, this is great. Like they did an expansion right on that one.
Maybe I need to check that out. Entropy only did like $120,000 in crowdfunding
That's
I
like
didn't even know it was crowdfunded.
that's like
And I
that
missed
on
it.
Game
Dragon's
Pound.
Down expansion. It's
I
nothing.
missed it.
Say again, what?
I said that's not even a Dragon's Down expansion. That's
Well,
nothing.
Dragon's Down did 120 on its initial core game release. It's gone up every time since then, which is awesome. But
Nothing
How
but
long was that
climbing.
campaign? It seems too short.
what do you
I
mean?
never even noticed it. Like, did I blink? How long was it up for? I guess you can't tell on GameFound. You don't know how long it was up for.
No idea.
Hang on, I'll get you an answer.
Kickstarter, you can kind of see like the first post and the last post, or well, they started in 6/17. They got 1,000 backers on day 2.
What are we
1,000
talking about?
backers.
Who?
Entropy.
Oh,
I don't know when it finished. I mean, I guess I could look at the BGG page. It probably has the date in there.
Yeah, that's nice. Trying to look.
It is not listed, so it was never on the hotness or the crowdfunding countdown. That's why I missed it.
It got um yeah, it was interesting. Um it was crowdfunded. I'm looking for the date. Hold on. It was up for, drum roll please. It ended on June 30th and it started it was an express campaign.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't say exactly how
missed it.
long it was. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
anyway. Yep.
So the IB studio, they did a lot of vlogs that are like super high quality. Like they've got some amazing cameras. And they did a day 4, like where they were like saying how much they paid for their material handling, like lading, bill of lading or whatever you call it. $20,000.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of games.
It is.
Well, that's 200 games basically. They were selling I knew they
Right.
sold it for $65 and they sold 400 games above what, they had by like, so that was on Thursday. On Friday, they didn't have a single game in their store. I bought Tian
Sold
Sha.
everything. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
they made money.
But like Tian Sha was their big game last year that was pretty hot. I picked up that and the expansion for $50. So I don't need Entropy this year. I don't probably ever need it. But if I ever decide to buy it, I'll just
I'm
buy
talking
it.
about IB
I
Studio,
just
which
I looked at the
Yeah.
board and it just looked like a bunch of stuff, right? And I
Agreed.
realized it probably is more, but there didn't seem. I might be crazy, but I know what I like. And when I look at a board and like I don't see like a theme or anything, and maybe that's the whole point. It's entropy. It's chaos, whatever. It's supposed to look like just like a bunch of stuff thrown on a game board. But when I saw it, it didn't dazzle me. I'm sure the game's amazing. I'm sure it plays great. I just it just
Isn't
didn't do
entropy
it.
like the slow death of everything? Isn't that entropy?
Entropy is the one
Heat-
law of
heat death of
science.
the universe.
Yeah. Says everything's going to hell.
Yeah,
So it's
everything
game
degrades.
but
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't think
just
it looked very interesting either. Like I feel like it got the 120K based off of its designer pedigree, which is maybe fair.
all right. You want to do initials?
I would love
Do
to.
it.
OS.
OS, John Carter.
OS.
Oh, well, I know what one.
OS.
I'm ready.
There you go. Item. Oh shit. Item number 1. This was introduced in 1937.
Will, orange soda.
First of all, you have to wait till I call on it. Second of all,
Great.
yeah,
That's right. Like that sounds feasible.
That's obvious,
1937.
yes. Yeah,
clue
why
number
not?
2. Connected to sailing ships.
I guess I should have waited for that clue.
Clue number 3. Often connected to whistling.
Scott.
Mr. Demers.
Ocean spray.
Who's the asshole now, Scott?
You.
Clue number 4. Has had a connection to Will Ferrell. Clue number 5.
Aldi.
Scott Alden.
Old Spice.
Old Spice is correct. Well done. Well done.
Old Spice.
Old Spice. I had
A bottle of that when I was a
had
kid.
like this much left in an Old Spice cologne and when I started dating my eventual wife, and I must have put it on like one time, like right before I went to work, just so I'm not a big cologne person, but I just like one spray, just whatever. And she smelled it and she said, "You need to throw that away. That's the only thing my dad wears." And I was like, into the garbage. It
The Aqua
went.
Velva. They switched to Aqua Velva, right?
Yeah, Dracar
now-
Noir or whatever.
Dracar Noir.
now
Believe me,
he's
I drowned myself in Dracar Noir.
Yeah.
I had
We used to we
my
had bottles
buddy-
of it. We just
my buddy Brad, he had the Dracar Noir soap, shampoo.
oh my god, he was
He had
Dracar
all
Noir.
of it. He had all of it.
I love Dracar Noir though.
When he would
Yeah.
show up at the bar, it was like this cloud of it. They would just walk in. Oh
We
man.
wore it to the teeny bopper club. We were like we had it in the car, in the glove compartment.
yeah.
Like, let's get some Dracar Noir going.
All right, item number 2. Clue number 1. This is connected to a software company.
Will,
William.
operating system.
Ah.
Damn it, it was orange soda.
Clue number 2. This has a connection to hypnosis. Clue number 3. This has a connection to Michael Bolton.
Oh,
Scott.
Aldi.
Scott Demers.
Office space.
Office Space is correct. Well done. Well done.
What's the hypnosis part?
That's how he changed his mind, because he was supposed to like give up on all of his tension, and then the hypnotist
Oh, that's right.
had a heart attack, and he never was.
Oh, he never snapped out of it.
He was
Yeah,
never
they-
able
yeah.
to go back to
That's
normal.
right. I remember that now.
Item number 3, clue number
TP
1.
report.
It's like,
I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
need you to come in on Saturday. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing here? I got to meet with the Bobs. Well, they didn't tell me that. Yeah, they called me at home.
Home.
And he goes in there and he goes, "I have to disagree with your assessment." He's like, "Yeah, about that. What would you say you've been doing to his?" They blow out his file. Just a great.
I love
moment.
that Milton, stapler guy, winds up playing. If you've seen Barry, like he is like a straight up
Oh, that guy's been in 1,000 things.
Oh, yeah, he's on
Yep.
everything.
great.
Yeah.
But he'll always be. I'd like to see my stapler. He will always be that guy.
And there was no such thing as a red swingline stapler. They actually painted one red. And then after that, Swingline made one.
So
Yeah, Stephen Root chooses his parts like super well. I feel like.
Oh, I mean, Steve Rude was like in No Country for Old Men. He had a great role in that. He had all kinds of stuff.
Widow's Bay.
Yeah, Widow's Bay. Watch Widow's Bay. No spoilers, but watch Widow's Bay. So good. All right, clue number one. Was a river otter. Clue number two. Was a mathematician. Clue number three. Was a maid. Clue number four. Was seen near a humanoid amphibian creature. Clue number five. Was seen in the movies Snowpiercer, Gifted, and A Time to Kill. Final clue.
on a blank.
Was the Academy Award winner for Best Supporting Actress as Minnie Jackson in The Help.
Oh, Andy.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's right there.
Octavia Spencer. Octavia
Yep.
Spencer.
Right.
That's it.
Octavia Spencer. Clue number one.
What was the amphibian thing? Shape of
what
Water?
Yeah, there you go. Clue number one. Connected to the Golden Bear.
Well, Golden what?
The Golden Bear. Number two. Connected to George Steinbrenner, Jesse Owens, Dwight Yoakam, and many, many more. Number three. Connected to Columbus.
Got
Scott Demers.
Oliver Stone.
Will. O.J.
William.
Simpson.
Andrew and Scott Alden. You are still available.
Go.
Clue number four. Connected to the colors scarlet and gray. What's up? Are you going to bed?
Yes.
All right. Good night, Ross.
School started yet?
What?
Was school started yet?
Ross goes back to college in a couple of weeks and 20th, sorry. And Caleb goes, well, his big time 2-a-day football stuff starts up on the 16th or 17th. So
I
Andy.
got my first day is tomorrow morning.
there you go.
Andy.
Andrew, you got a guess?
Ohio State.
Ohio State is correct. We gave him too much time to think about it.
Well,
Yeah.
so it was the whenever you say connected to two colors, that means it's sports. And so I was just like,
That's
I was
not
just
always
like,
true. That's not always true.
what is S? S is a state. What is a state with an O?
Columbus also has it's in Ohio.
Yeah. I
Number
should've
one.
gotten that.
It's connected to California and Missouri. Number two. It's connected to the number 1. Number 3. It's connected to backflips. Clue number 4 is nicknamed the Wizard.
Will.
William.
Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith, who famously would always do a cartwheel handspring backflip when he would run out onto the field at the beginning of the game. Every single time. Clue number 1 is connected to Kool and the Gang. Everybody's tied at 1 right now. This will be a tiebreaker. Clue number 2. Something that unfailingly brings about a desired end. Clue number 3. Gave access to a cave.
Aldi.
Aldi.
Open Sesame. Sesame.
Open Sesame or Sesame. I would
Oh,
accept it.
open says you, huh, Aldi?
Right.
All right. Clue number 1.
What's the Cool in the Gang? Is that a song?
Yeah. It's like some B-side or whatever. Like you'd have to be like the biggest cool in the game.
Yeah, that would be a super deep cut.
Clue number 1 has been seen in black and white.
Red all over.
Scott Demers.
Oscar Schindler.
Wow, well done. Well done. Took a
was waiting for that
swing.
one.
Took a swing and got it. Good job.
I'm curious
job.
why Oscar Schindler's so high in your mind there, buddy.
Because he saved a lot of people.
Owen S.
Clue number 1. They often visit the United States. Clue number 2. Often perform in front of thousands of people. Clue number 3. They are connected to the head of a Roman general.
Scott. Oh, I think I'm wrong.
Scott Demers
Ottawa Senators.
is correct.
Boom.
And maybe I had a clue about colors. Maybe I didn't. We'll just never know at this point.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Is that 4 sports questions now?
And
3.
3.
Okay.
Number 1. It's connected to the wrestler The Undertaker.
Fuck's sake.
Number 2. It's connected to Tupac Shakur and Alice Cooper.
But not big. Wow.
Who's still alive.
Scott.
Tupac is still alive.
I know. I was
Saw
waiting
him
for
ride a
somebody.
purple moped in South
Scott
Carolina.
Demers, go ahead.
Old school.
Old school is correct.
Boom.
If you watch Undertaker back when he would wrestle, he would when he would grab the person's arm in a shoulder wrench, and then he climbed to the top rope and walk down the rope while he held onto the person's arm. Then he'd leap off and do a club in the back of the. But it was like an old school move, like a really, really old school move. And so when he would do it,
I think you need to explain what a shoulder clench is. Just kidding.
Yeah, no, and like the crowd would yell out old school as soon as you would do it.
Here's a clue for the judge more than the audience, huh?
Hey, shut up. Anyway,
You got it.
Scott
Nerd.
Demers with 4. Remember, Scott Demers is horrible at this game. Just remember that.
Mhm.
Scott Demers with
Absolutely.
4, Aldi with 2, everybody else with 1. It is still anybody's game with 5 left. Clue number 1 was famously seen trying on clothes.
Will.
William.
O.J. Simpson.
Is
The
correct. Well done. well,
But-
well done. Yeah. Well done. My next clue was is dead. Just, I don't know why it's funny. It's just, but anyway.
What
Clue
was
number
your
one.
last clue?
Yeah. Will with 2, Aldi with 2, Andy and Lance with 1, Scott still in lead with 4. 4 left. It's anybody's game. Clue number 1 was founded in 1930. Clue number 2. It's connected to the state of Massachusetts.
Scott,
Scott.
Ocean Spray.
Is correct, Scott. And I wanted to get to clue number 3 because I said it was connected to the colors blue and white. And I was going to say, in your face, Andy.
But hey, but now we'll never know.
Now we'll never know. We'll never know. God blessed. All right. With that, with Scott getting that one right, he has eliminated both Lance and Andy. However, Lance and Andy can play spoiler. Aldi, Will, you need to run the table.
Step it up.
Tie for the end. Clue number 1 is connected to the president's John F. Kennedy.
Scott,
Go for it.
Oliver Stone.
And that's the win. Remember, he's horrible. He's horrible at it. He's horrible
Amazing.
at it. He's horrible at it.
I mean, you say JFK, it's clearly Oliver Stone. I mean,
Sure.
literally, that's just what it is.
Raise your hand if you've never liked Scott.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Clue number 1. When mentioned, the first word is often skipped. This is just for glory at this point. Clue number 2. It's actually not completely empty.
Scott,
Go for it.
October Sky.
Wrong. Anyway. Clue number 3. It has effectively no friction. Clue number 4. It is not subject to any claims of national sovereignty. Clue number 5. It is the closest known approximation to a perfect vacuum.
Andy,
Andrew.
outer space.
Outer space is correct.
Now I feel dumb.
I was
Now
on the
I'm
right
not tied
path,
with
I
Andy
just-
anymore, and I feel stupid. Clue number 1, last one, connected to early participants in the land rush of 1889. Clue number 2. Aldi.
Oklahoma Sooners.
Boomer Sooner. Boomer Sooner. Well done. Well done, Aldi.
Well done.
Damn, Aldi, that's impressive.
Is that really what an Oklahoma Sooner is?
Yeah.
Oh.
The next
I don't want to know that.
Red
next-
and white.
Yeah, I know. Is it? Oh, no, it's garnet and gold or something like that.
No, I mean, we don't know if there's a clue with colors.
I'm sure there is.
The next clue was is hated by cowboys.
I would say it's hated by Longhorns.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
UT.
No, we got it. You got the colors for UT?
Yeah, it's like brown and white.
It's like weird ass orangey brown.
Yeah, it's like a burnt
So
orange and white.
I can share I mean, Williams heard the story, Scott's heard the story, Aldi's heard the story, but Andy hasn't heard my horrible Friday morning story.
Oh gosh, it's glorious. I will listen to it.
So Friday morning at Gen Con. Andy, this is for you.
Mhm.
Friday morning at Gen Con. Well, Thursday night, there's a group of
And there are
people
tens
that
of
they,
listeners.
Thursday night, there's a group of people that, and this isn't even really a grievance. This is just a cataclysmic amount of bad that just descended upon me at one moment. So there is a group of people that comes to Gen Con every other year, and they're coming this year, and I have run a Call of Cthulhu one shot for them every, like, the last, like, whatever, like, be 5 years ago, three, like, whatever, you understand what I'm saying. So they were coming, and I knew I was going to do it, and I was fine with running it, and I went and I ran it, and I guess that's like really the only game I played when I was there. I played the scenario I wrote. Excuse me. And we had fun. We had a good time, but I knew I was going to be up late, and it was Thursday, so I was like, so I get back to the room at like 1 o'clock. Shane's not back yet, which is normal. He's usually a night owl. Ross is already sleeping. I I come back to the room. I, you know, brush my teeth. Just whatever. I crawl into bed. I plug my phone in, which is at like 10%. I'm like, I don't know about you, Andy, but I like to get to the booth. Like, they let you in at 8. I like to get there between 8 and 8:30. It allows me to kind of like just look and see what needs to be restocked, connect. Also, it's quiet in there, and it's like the only time it's gonna be quiet in a long time. It's well lit, so you can kind of just get centered, I guess would be the way. For me, it's relaxing. I can kind of go over the previous day's sales and just the whole whatever. So I set my alarm. I was like, well, it's 1:30. I want to get at least 7 hours of sleep. So I'll set my alarm for 8:30. I'll be able to shower quick and I'll race over and I'll get there a little before 9. So I go to bed. I wake up. It's like 9:15. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, why didn't I wake up to my alarm? I haven't slept through an alarm in ever. So I look at my phone, it's completely dead. The, like, charging cord that I had plugged into my wall, it must have finally had a kink or a twist or something. So it just, because I'm messing with it, and it's like one of those things where it like connects for like a half a second, then doesn't. It's like. So I'm like, oh damn it. So I grab my one of my portable chargers, I plug it in, and I get up, and of course, Shane's sleeping, Ross is sleeping. I get up, and I grab my change of clothes, and I head into the bathroom, throw the you know you know do my morning business. Take a quick urination. I start the shower, jump in the shower. I'm doing speed clean, just like and all of a sudden I'm like, what is that noise? And I look outside the shower and I can see the toilets overflowing. And I was like, I didn't do a double. I just did a one, and I
You
was just
didn't
like,
upper deck it.
yeah. And so as I'm watching urine and shit pouring out of this fucking thing. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is insane. So I can already see like the little shower towel mat is like already like full of water. I get out, and thank God I put both the clothes that I slept in and the clothes I was changing in like on top of the sink area so that they weren't down. So I'm grabbing the towels that we have to like stop this water. I'm stepping in this horrible, disgusting water. And so I'm like, oh my God. So I grab my clothes and I grab a towel. I try to dry out. I'm standing in the room naked now. I'm trying to like get dressed. I finally get dressed, and so I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, I managed to like stop all the water, and I can see like when the water stops flowing out of the top of the toilet, it's like that little millimeter of space that I have. And I was like, I mean, half of me was like, just let somebody else deal with it. I was like, I gotta deal with this. So I grab the freaking towels. I didn't want to leave them in the freaking thing, so I took them out in the hallway and I dropped them down there, and they were like disgusting. And then now I'm looking for like housekeeping or something, and I find somebody, and I'm trying to like explain to her. I was like, yeah, I need maintenance, and and I'm just like, I need some help. and she didn't really understand what I was talking about. I was like, I need a plunger. I need a plunger. I'm like, go like this. I need a plunger for my. And she's like, I'll call maintenance. You're like, I'm not stabbing you in the face. I need a plunger. So she says, I'll have somebody come up right away. So I head back to the room, and I go in, and I look over at Ross, and I'm like, did you freaking plug the toilet last night? And then Shane wakes up from a dead sleep out of nowhere, like, oh yeah, when I came back to the room at 3 o'clock, I noticed I noticed that the toilet was clogged, and then falls right back asleep. To which I'm saying, you could. I mean, part of me is like, couldn't you have like texted me and like just said? But I was like, I wouldn't have got it anyway because my phone was freaking dead. So I was just like, God, blessed America, So then I just say, Ross, just get to the booth as soon as you can. I dress, and then I look at my phone. I turn it on. It's like at 7% with a portable charger. I turn it on. There's a text message from Jerry who was just on. He's like, "Hey, don't forget to bring the cooler to the booth." And I was like, "Oh, damn it! We got our cooler with the drinks." So I grab the cooler. I'm walking down the hallway. I'm in a hurry. I'm already like stressed out. I go to the ice area, which is like it was like the longest way around. The ice room for our floor was like nearly on the other side. Don't you hate that? Like, can't they make the ice thing like equidistant? But no, it's like all the way on the other side. So I go all the way on the other side, and there's no good way to put the ice in. I'm like hitting the button and grabbing a handful of ice each time, throwing it in this stupid cooler. And so I like get it done. I get in the elevator. It's like it's 9:40 now, and I'm just like, just got to get to the booth. That's all I got to do. Because I have the money and I have all the stuff, so I need to be able to get there. I get in the elevator. We're heading down. I get to the basement. I'm heading out the door, and I'm already like grumpy, and I'm like, I'm walking, and of course, like as I said, with the construction, I had to go all the way around it or whatever. Like Omni Severn is normally a straight shot, but I have to go all the way around this freaking thing, and it adds another like 5 minutes to the walk. So as I'm crossing the street, I hit a bump. The cooler spills over. The wheel cooler spills over. Ice and drink and water just go everywhere on the street. I'm like, motherfucker, god damn it. I'm like grabbing the stuff, throwing it in. Some guy was nice enough to help me collect it. I offered him a free energy drink. He's like, nah, it's okay. It looks like you need it. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. That's like damning praise. Anyway, so I get up, and I'm just mad. I'm like, fucking just toilet, and this is I'm like walking down, and all of a sudden, this guy, as I walk by, who I'm not judging at all, but he is asking people for change as people walk by, and I'm just and he's like, hey, you don't have to talk like that to me, and I was like, what? And he's like, you don't have to talk to me like that. I was talking to you. I was mad from. I'm not even. You're not having. And now I'm arguing with this guy on the street, and I'm finally like, just whatever. And I just like walk off, and I'm just like, just man, I realize I have almost no time. And then the one thing I asked the people at the booth to do was like set up a copy of After the Empire and the thing, and like I was promised it would get done first thing in the morning. And I get there, and of course it's not done. And I'm just like, God, I'm just like in the worst possible mood ever. And I get there, and I bring in the cooler, and I bring in everything. I'm like taking the money out and I'm slamming it all over the place. And then and then of course the guy who asked me to bring the cooler says, "Oh, well, thank you so much for bringing the cooler this morning." And I was like, "I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna murder you!" And then, yeah. Anyway, that was my Friday morning. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, the people are racing, and then I was just like, God damn it. Just the worst. Friday was a horrible day.
Sounds
Just
like.
horrible.
Sounds like.
I knew something was going because I walked by. I always bring Lance some old fashioned when I come by, and he just takes a sip. He takes the flash. He's like,
Just like gonna
I
have
was like,
to
you can
ease
finish it.
myself up
You want some
today.
jerky? He's like, I want some jerky.
Yeah, I'll take some jerky. Oh.
It's a
Oh,
glorious
I did
story
get
for
to
the rest
meet
of
Isn't there
I
an
did get
anti-panhandling rule in Indianapolis?
so my Uber driver said they've made it just flat out illegal to be homeless in Indianapolis.
Oh,
Like if
what?
if
Do
you
they have
are
places to put people if they don't have a place to live?
Well,
they
I don't
have
under
they have places they have shelters, but they don't want to go to the shelters because you have to be clean. And they confiscate like everything. So if you have any
Well-
drugs or anything on
Well,
you,
why don't these people just go to their homes?
Yeah. Just buy a
Yeah.
home.
yeah, just go buy a home.
You know,
Yeah.
I remember the time when I was in college and I was talking to my dad and I had bounced a check or whatever, and my dad just completely seriously tells me, "Well, maybe you should do what I do. I just record that I have $1,000 less in my account than what I actually have." I remember going,
Oh.
$1,000.
Yeah. It's like my grandpa who always kept $100 bill in his wallet because he says you never know when you'll need it. And I remember when I was like 5 years old and seeing $100 bill in 1977 or 76 or whatever, it looked like $1,000,000,000. I mean that's what you to me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I yeah no. I mean, I got to meet Tynan, the guy that made RimWorld. That made that
When's
computer
that
game.
coming out?
I'm playtesting it tomorrow. Final internal playtest tomorrow. The next week I start doing public playtests of it.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Been a
So
long time coming. That's great.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'll be hopefully. I mean, I got the rules and I read the rules and we've gone through 2 rounds of development and added a third designer to the game. So what are you chuckling about, Andy? It is. I mean, I can do some after boom information. I think I might have
love
actually
Afterboom.
I can. I think I already spilled the beans a little bit to
Yeah, well,
Andy about it. So.
I know, I know bits of it. I
Yeah,
didn't know all of it. I don't know.
it's a really good game and it's fun. It's just and we're very lucky that Tynan is very excited about it as well. So
Hey, that does remind me. I did play a game that I thought was really cool. We got absolutely crushed, but hell of a deal. Where you play poker against the devil and you're
That's
encouraged
funny.
to
We
cheat.
were talking about that earlier when
Where
you
I
you're
was talking about how that game just does nothing for me. Like the idea
really,
of it.
yeah. I
You
would
would
say
I don't like co-op boss battlers. I don't enjoy that. I
Is that what
yeah.
guess.
it is?
So it's all about you. I haven't said anything about the game yet, but okay, go ahead.
No, I mean that's just my opinion.
No, me either. And the idea of like a poker game, I have a friend who made a poker game that I really like playing, but building poker hands and stuff, not really my thing. And we were stumbling through it, but it had some cool concepts in there. I liked it. That's all.
What's the name of it?
hell of a deal.
Hell of a deal.
I love it.
Well, it does make me think. Like I said, my original impression of the game was that it was going to be like, oh, you and all the other players have been like, you're going to go to hell for eternal damnation, and you're playing a game of poker where you get to do mean tricks to one another, and like the devil is like the dealer kind of thing, and there was going to be some aspect as far. And I was like, that sounds cool. I like the idea of that, where you like take that, screwing people over, and then it was like, no, it's a co-op boss battler. And I was like, great.
Yeah, I don't think of it that way, but it's definitely it was. And look, I don't like co-op games, right? But it
Yeah.
was neat because it didn't necessarily feel like co-op. I was trying to build a hand better than what was up on these cards. And then I think the interesting thing for me was it was a poker game, but it was where you're just cheating all over the place. It's which and frankly, the devil has a much better hand. So it was just cool. But in order to cheat, you got to bet souls and if you run out of souls, the game's over, kind of thing. So it's just kind of cool. Like you go, should I cheat here? I think I need to cheat here, or do you just take your lumps? Anyway,
Take your
cool.
lumps, Scott. Take your lumps.
Yeah, I don't know that I buy it, but I enjoyed it.
Well, it's a good thing because it was sold out.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying in general.
I played 2 games at Gen Con that weren't prototypes. I played Triangulation from All Play.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I was okay with that. Gives you the opportunity to be clever for sure. And I played Greyloon.
Hey, did you play Greyloon? I picked it up. Did you like it?
Yeah, I played it at the con.
It's Spirium with some extra stuff.
Yeah, I think I liked it. Like I didn't read the rules very well, and then it was like what turned into like a 3.5 hour game because everyone kept walking by type thing.
Sure. Well, it can be. I think it can be long, even without the walking by, but
Oh, you think so?
because there's a lot to think about. Like, there's a lot of options.
Yeah, I think I liked it. Well, that's not true. I know I enjoyed my play. I'm excited to play it again, but
Yeah,
it's doing some cool stuff. I've never played anything like it.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I have, but only because I played Spirium. Right?
Oh my God, he's back. How's the band?
Oh, it was good.
Did they kick you out? Are you still in?
I'm still in. I'm not kicked out yet.
Yeah, you haven't checked your text messages yet.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good luck today. Most likely kill you in the
See you
morning.
tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I'm with you on that, Evan. Nobody else is apparently.
Yeah, it's fine.
Tired.
It's
I can
fine.
barely stay awake.
Yeah. I think it's time for me to go to sleep for sure.
So I just got here.
I like it. Evan
Yeah.
shows up. Everyone's like, it's just really nice.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
Evan, it's just like something smells.
It was like 105 degrees in the practice room. So probably is me.
Is it hot up there?
It's like there's all the smoke from a fire, the parts per million or whatever, the score, the air quality score is like 165 right now, something like that, 170.
Not good.
And then we're in the second story of this like warehouse for bands, like little cubicles for band places. And like the second story is just like baking up there. It's crazy. It's hot. There's no air system. Delightful.
Someone died.
Someone died. It was great. Legendary.
All right. And on
You
that
come
note,
there's been nonstop talking, Evan, for the last like 3 hours. You show up and it's just
killed it.
Come on, Evan, entertain us, Evan. Dance.
dance monkey,
Dance.
poke him with a stick.
So Evan, where's my After the Empire expansion? What the crap, man? No, I'm asking you.
That's these guys.
I blame you.
Well, I mean, blame the market, really. You know, it's like if you can allocate resources to making $500,000 on a Kickstarter, or you can allocate resources to making $150,000 on a Kickstarter.
Or allocate resources to the
What are you
third
gonna
for
do?
you, right?
What's that?
Or allocate resources to your $30, you know?
It just, it makes sense.
I know. I just like giving you a hard time every time I see you.
But I do want it. I do want it to exist.
I think I want it. I want it so bad.
But what are you gonna do?
Keep
I did get confirmation that a game of mine is moving forward.
That's exciting.
But I texted him. I was like, "Does that mean I can actually say it publicly?" And then he hasn't responded yet. So
Is that the one that is that the one that I know about?
probably. So that's exciting.
Is it the one I know about?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, that's probably the one I know about because I heard about it on Afterboom, I think.
On what?
The Afterboom.
Oh, the Afterboom. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're at
Yeah.
Vegaboom here.
Yeah. I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
I
getting
think I
late.
need
Sorry,
to.
but you can hang out for some after boom if you wish.
Okay.
If but it was good to see you, Evan. Hey, I was
Yeah, good
but
to see
I'll
ya.
tell you this. I told you that I said this after you left, but like first day of Gen Con, didn't sell a single copy of After the Empire.
Yeah.
We set it up on a table, show it off. Immediately, it was just copies just started selling. What's
Yeah.
this? I get to make a castle?
Yeah.
This is
It's
cool.
still got that toy factor, man.
Yeah, you get to make a castle and it's gonna get knocked down over and over again. And you can't stop it. It's really fun.
But
It's
you know what you can't do when Evan's at Gen Con? Expect him to talk about his own game.
Do you know? I was talking to somebody and they told me they wandered by the booth and sold a copy. Do you know Bob Hooper?
Sure. I don't know. Yeah.
He said he wandered by and somebody was looking at the game and we talked about
I might have been witness to that.
it.
Might have been.
What the hell are you, Scott? You're just an empty chair.
He disappeared. You're just an
I'm
empty
better this
shell.
way.
All right.
After boom.
Yeah,
That'd be
true.
good.
Cool.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye.